What is going on, everybody? Happy to be back. Finding Value Fantasies here. Best Ball Mania 7 is here. $2 million the first. Let's jump in. The first year I'll be maxing ever in this contest. Very, very excited for this year. Very, very excited to do a lot of recordings, a lot of drafting, a lot of streams. Should be a ton of fun. I'm excited for this year. Let's go. All right. Still don't have the new intro ready, but that is something on the list. Don't worry if you remembered that. But yeah, I do still plan to get a new intro and that kind of stuff, but definitely not easy to do. And the way I want to do it is going to be kind of, I don't know, I don't have like an editor to pay or anything. So I'm going to try to commission it. And it's kind of, I've found some people that look promising, but it's it's going to take some time, but I will be working on that continuously, trying to find a nice intro. I have an idea in my mind. Not really sure how to make it. I wish I knew how to do it myself. Do not. And I don't want to use AI. And yeah, so I don't really think AI would look good for what I'm trying to do anyway. So at its current state. So yeah, definitely excited to be back. We got recordings, we got live streams. We're going to do all the good stuff. Very, very, very excited. And it looks like we're going to start with the Jamar Chase team. Yeah, that works for me. Start with Jamar Chase, get the draft board up. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Best Ball Mania is here. I'm stoked to be back. Did the draft do you good on the big boards? What's up, Christopher? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing good. It's good to see you, my guy. Let me get some music going. Hold on 1 second. I'll answer that question. Haven't been on StreamYard much. Let's see here. There's the music. Start with that for now. Yeah, I did the stream a second ago. Had the wrong audio set because I'm on Firefox, so that was a nice little start. Ready to rock. We're gonna do as many as we can. I might get one or two. We'll see. The plan is to get through 6, maybe 8. I don't know. We're just gonna get as many. Probably go for about 3 hours. Yeah, should be a good little kickoff time. I know there's plenty of streamers out there. I'm sure people have better content to watch. But if you're here, I appreciate it. And yeah, even if you're watching after the fact, appreciate it either way. Definitely going to provide my insight. And like I said, I'm maxing this year. It's the first year I'll ever max BBM. Hoping to get a finals ticket. Had a good year last year on the dailies, especially a little bit of success in the best ball streets, but mostly in the dailies. So that really helped me build the bankroll up and be able to now max this contest. Probably going to max the limiter again. Hopefully have a better faring on that one. But yeah, super stoked, ready to go. As far as the draft, I would say there's a few things that worked out good. I was taking Algier. That was stupid. Actually, I didn't have a lot of them. Let me double check what I had, just so I don't have to speak out of line. I could check these things. These are all trackable. Yeah, it's 17% Algier. That's not great. I just assumed he'd just be the starter. I don't think it was smart. That clearly didn't happen, so that was really bad. But I had a lot of other, I had a good amount of Taijay. I think he ended up working out. A lot of Scatabo, that ended up working out in a big way. I'd say he'll be going up in price. I'm with the field on Jadarian Price. That's good. Have a bit of started to get some Antonio Williams late. I think he's going to move up a bunch. Casey Concepcion, I think, is fine. Tyson's fine. Yeah, definitely some players that I think are either going to go up or not move much. So that's good. You just really want to avoid the landmines, and Algier might be one of the biggest landmines on the board. And I had a good chunk of him. So that in that regard, not good, but pick 100. Algier's not going to hurt you. It's not going to kill you, but it's not ideal. For sure. Had a 12% Scatabo. Not awful there. So I would say so. I'm sure like the way it usually works out is like you have a few teams that are like amazing, and then like a lot of them just suck in the pre-draft, especially if you go exploitative. So you like take a lot of the same players. So Happy to do a Chase Bowers team here because I love Bowers. So Devonta Smith is now at the 1-2 turn or the 2-3 turn now. I think we take one of the Eagles there next. Let's just get Bowers. Let's just play the hits, man. Let's have some fun. First draft of the year for Best Ball Mania. So yeah, I didn't really look at the prize pool too much, but I assume it's probably pretty. From the looks of it, in my opinion, I need to look at it now. But like, this looks like to me, this is gonna be a pretty like flat payout structure, which is good if you make the finals. Let's get AJ or Devonta. I mean, I think I just go. Let's go AJ Brown. I think AJ Brown, Devonta Smith will both creep up a bit. Maybe AJ will. I just think like whatever happens with AJ Brown, I don't think there's no way he's on the Eagles still, in my opinion. So he's gonna whenever he moves to the Patriots, whatever, he's gonna go up a little bit. I'm gonna just get as much AJ Brown as I can because I'm pretty maybe Bowers drops a little bit, but I'm pretty confident. I guess I can't say I'm too confident, but like I would imagine I wouldn't be surprised if like by the time mid-May comes around, you're not able to take Chase and AJ Brown together. Like AJ Brown's going to be up here in the 15s or something, especially if he gets traded. If he doesn't get traded, then maybe I get Lucy LV, but I'm pretty sure he's out of there. That's awesome. That is awesome. That worked out handsomely for you. Yeah, so. I didn't have anything that like smashed. Had a lot of Bryce Lance, good amount of Antonio Williams. They both ended up being fine. I did actually do an auto run. My first time doing auto drafts. I did a little board, 20 little boards at auto drafting. So I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but I'm excited to see if that ends up being good. Definitely had some overlay on that contest. So I was happy to get in there, get some entries in. Dogs being weird. Yeah, definitely happy to get some entries into that bad boy. But we'll see what happens. Get the board back up, see what's going on. Really what we're doing, like drafting right now, is avoiding the mega fallers or the people that are clearly going to fall. B, grabbing combos that aren't attainable either at the front end or the back end that you believe that'll probably be unattainable. Guys like Josh Jacobs are probably going to rise. Just like think about whose price is in the big, and if you weren't paying attention to the big board, that's why you're here watching content and stuff like that. Help get you up to speed. If you're looking at people that were falling in the big board because they thought they would get capital, that would be Pollard, that would be the Washington running backs, the obviously Scatabo, like all those guys. We assumed they were going to get help in the draft. They didn't, and I think that really should reflect their price rising. Like I don't know where this Tootin and Scatabo, both great. Jags could have got someone in the draft. They both are a good price right now. They might be worth grabbing together. But we'll see. I like this range quite a bit. The Bucks didn't really get anyone in the draft that would help at running back. I think I'm just going to do that. Tootin, and then hopefully Scat falls to me, and I'll take both. I do think they're going to rise. I don't mean Tootin might not rise, but I know Scatabo's rising for sure. So hopefully I didn't just ruin my Scatabo draft here or my pick here. But I like Scatabo a lot. I think he's awesome. And I'm glad they didn't take anyone. So I'm going to hammer him right now. So could take Hendo too. But yeah, you just got to be you definitely need to be aware that some players will get pushed up just because people are excited to click them. That's going to happen for sure. get Scatterbo, and then by some grace, if Price is still here next, we'll just snag him. I doubt it. He's gonna go he's gonna go pretty high. Price. Surratt, isn't he on the Ravens? Yeah. I think there's some fun backstack Raven options now. I don't really know it's kind of who's who of who's gonna end up being good, but you know, they definitely have some options now. Bateman wouldn't really touch him now, but Lane and Elijah Surratt, pretty interesting. Who knows? But yeah, I think Scat's gonna rise. He was only falling because people assumed they were getting Jeremiah, or assumed it was very possible to get Jeremiah Love. Neither team gets them, so I think Tuden is just kind of, maybe he's not gonna rise much, but I think he's the type of guy that could just get steamed. He could fall too if we get bad camp reports, or you know, we get reports that Chris Rodriguez is looking awesome. We're gonna have, you know, whenever camp comes around, like Chris Rodriguez looks really good. We're gonna play them as a 1A 1B. Then Tuten probably falls, Rodriguez goes up. But I think as of right now, I think Tuden's fine where he's at. Definitely not a bad pick or anything. Let's see what else we could do here. We got for music. There's Price. Price went 60. So I think, yeah, I mean, anywhere you can get Price is probably fine. I was hoping I could snag him, but you know, you're not getting stuff past these people. Too sharp. Yeah, we're just gonna have a good time. We're gonna hammer some drafts today. I'll talk a little bit about some of the stuff, like I'll make these 2 picks and then we'll kind of get into the nitty gritty of it. Let's get May here. Or Burrow. I mean, either are great. I mean, if we get both, I think that's pretty fun. We get a Burrow May team. That could be interesting. Could be interesting indeed. Let's see what we get. Higgins drafter is... Where is the Higgins drafter? Oh, he's on the other side. We might get lucky here. That would be pretty sick. I'd be really happy to get Burrow and then May coming up back to me. I feel like May might get sniped, but Hendo drafter is outside of me too. I might get lucky. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get Burrow. And I mean, if we don't get May, we don't get May, but I'm pretty happy with this so far. Fun team so far. Got Lemon too. I'm not really sure where Lemon should be priced. That's kind of hard. I think that's a fine landing spot for him. I don't really know if he should be going up or not. But I think he got a fine landing spot. I think Chuba's fine. I think the Carolina backs are great. They didn't get anyone. Okay, damn it. I was hoping. The Pittsburgh backs are pretty safe as well. They didn't get anyone either. So there's a lot of interesting picks in this range. I don't really like any of the receivers much. So I might just get another running back. Chuba or Rico or Warren. Huh. Let's get Jalen Warren. I don't really know what I like there. I just don't know. I think both Pittsburgh backs will probably be pretty good. I just don't like this range for receiver much, and I don't really know what. Maybe that was stupid. I don't really know what Lemon is gonna be like price wise. I would say if he was the Browns pick, he probably goes up. Since he's the Eagles pick, he's the clear probably second guy in line. But I would still say in general, like a solid offense. I don't know. I don't know where his price is going to go. I can't really get a read on that. We'll see. I mean, it seems like he's not going to be going up based off the fact he's not already picked. He's past ADP. He's probably going to get picked here soon. But people are letting him drop a little bit, seemingly, just based off this room. Tons of... The thing that really is a big thing for me is there really isn't much in terms of running back late that feels in any shape, way, shape, or form appetizing to me. There just wasn't many draft. Like there wasn't a lot of running backs drafted. Like, what was there, like 7 running backs drafted total? I think maybe. Like, that's pretty crazy. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, Skylar Bell seems interesting for the Bills as a late pick as well. I mean, okay, not 6 quite, but like in my eyes, I don't really see height and reach as something I need to worry about. Maybe he could muck up the waters there. McGowan to the Colts, not worried about that. Jam Miller to the Patriots, not worried about that. I think Randall, Claiborne, Allen, Singleton have a role potential. Mike Washington, I feel like, is kind of buried. Emmett Johnson feels pretty buried. Jonah Coleman feels pretty buried. Kalen Black, I'm very interested in. That was pretty interesting pick at 3 in the 3rd round. And then Price and Love obviously are fine. Price being the more of a riser right now. It just doesn't feel like a lot of stuff that's like super intriguing to me, at least as it stands currently. Obviously, these players can move up a lot quickly, but let's just get some guys on the board that I know I like a lot. And Tony Williams, I like the taking the shot on the Chargers rookie. Tons of receiver shots. Like, I think get your running backs now. Obviously, you could get there's late running backs that could emerge as we go, but right now I feel like just these late receivers are only going to be here for so long, and I'm going to try to take a good chunk of them now. Both the Bells are interesting to me. I think any Miami guy is worth taking a shot on. I don't like, there's no way to know how good they're going to be, but I think they're all kind of worth like their own weights. Malachi Fields got some decent capital. I see throw Coleman Jr. in there. There's just a ton of these. Ton of these players. So the receivers are pretty have a lot of depth. Okay, let's see. I mean, I think I like KC Concepcion a little bit. JCM. Sharps is going to drop a lot. I mean, he should have probably dropped anyways, but I think he's just a good late season bet, probably. Denver got a running back. This is a pretty tough range for me. I don't like it at all. Green Bay didn't take any skill position players. A little bit tricky here. Can run Pitts Bowers just fine. I'm happy with that. I just don't know what I want to do at receiver. Definitely need to start loading up on receiver. Good quarterback range too. Let's go Kyler. So weird. Like, this year is just the way you're building teams feels a lot different. Like, I would never make a team like this in prior years, but this feels okay. Don't really love my receivers yet, but I think there's tons of stuff I can get late this year. So, all right. So yeah, I mean, there's just tons of guys that got drafted all over the place. Don't want to be going down too far. Kind of want to just look at the guys that feel like they have a little bit of a gateway. Omar Cooper. I guess that's an okay landing spot. Yeah, I think Singleton is a very fun late pick. I liked him in the big board. I still like him now. He's just like, he was hurt. One of those guys that could definitely be like, this guy's way better than we thought he was going to be, just from, that happens all the time. Guy's hurt, comes to the combine, or doesn't like do everything. Shows up to the draft, gets drafted kind of low, and then turns out he's actually really good. I don't know, like with the way players are returning from injury, I'm sure they're still loyal to Sharps in a pretty big way. But yeah, Price is getting the job done. I think you're pretty he's pretty safe, but I would be shocked if like by the time Sharps is back, Sharps is just like a non-factor. I'm pretty sure he's going to get a good amount of work whenever he's back. If he's back week 5, if he's back week 10, if he's back week 14, whatever it is, he's going to be involved. But by that time, Price could easily pay off his draft capital, even if in the 5th round or so. Yeah, there's just a ton of stuff. Like I'm not really interested in these Jags guys. These Jags depth guys, I assume they're depth. If another person jumps over Hunter, that's crazy. I love taking Hunter now. I just don't see a reason why not to. I mean, like you're just, in my opinion, this 162 price is just like a free roll. You're just getting a free roll at a very, very talented player. It's not going to work out every time. It most certainly is not. But I just think he's a free roll at his price, and I'm happy to take shots on him. So Kittle's interesting. So like this is QJ I think is fine. Wandale I wouldn't touch yet for quite a bit. Panthers did take Brazel, but I don't know, or Brazel, whatever it is. I'm not sure. I need to learn the pronunciation there, but yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do here in this range. I mean, I think I just play the board right now because you should not be only playing the board strictly, but like I think you're in a decent spot to, let's get Chris Rodriguez. So we get both Jags running backs. They could both pay off that price if they play any sort of like 2-man backfield, or if one of them's the lead guy. They're not too expensive where you can't take both and have it be awful. I just think there's just this chunk of receivers, throw in a couple more guys. I think there's just plenty of stuff I can get late right now. Whereas like running backs late is super, super, super gross. Like there's just not a lot of running backs late that I have any interest in right now. So I'm just going to take receivers, or I'm just going to load up on running backs right now. Let's take Aaron Jones. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, this could be an awful strategy, but I think for now, getting some of these running backs that'll probably rise a little bit, it's probably not a bad idea. So, I mean, Minnesota's going into the season with Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason, and Claiborne as their running backs. I mean, there's a few of these backfields that feel like just like take a shot on any of them. I don't know. I would say, I mean, I'm definitely biased towards Hunter. I just like him as a player. I mean, I think how could you not with the talent he has, draft capital, all that stuff. But like, I think like it's pretty interesting to think about like if shit happens, who knows what could happen. Just like if they're like, okay, we can't keep Hunter off the offensive side of the ball. Dude just looks too good. We're gonna keep on getting him a role, or they trade someone, or they somehow whatever, someone gets hurt, whatever it may be. Like he's got a lot of ways he can go up, and like he's already free right now. So like if he goes down, he goes down. Oh well. If they just say, yeah, this guy's a corner, he's a corner. That shit can change. Like that is 100% something that could change. And there's a world where things really change, and then he's like, this guy is going to be, what they were saying last year, where he's like, oh, it's going to be probably 50-50 or around that for offense defense. And then you're like, shit, I got to catch up on Hunter. Now he's going in the 8th round. Now he's going in the 7th round. Like he's a guy that could rise so much, so quickly. With a couple of good news, he could also fall, but like he's already low. Like he's not, if he falls a little bit more, it's not really going to hurt you that much if you take him now or not take him later, or not take him now. Or if you take him now, it's not going to hurt you much, even if he drops. If you don't take him now and then he goes up a bunch, I think most people will be kicking themselves. I just think he's a high upside player late in drafts. That is really hard to get outside of the rookies. We know this guy's talented. We know he is. So yeah, no, that's fair. Parker did break out in a big way last year. He's good. Parker's good. I think there's a world where it's really comes at like Jacoby or Brian Thomas takes another step back, or if one of them gets hurt. I think it's one of those things where like his role could be very it could vary a lot. Like if things go well if things are going very well for him and something opens up on the depth chart, I think he could just take it like, oh, this is our new wide receiver 2 right now, or he's going to be our wide receiver 3 right now, or whatever it may be. Like I think that could just really open up for him. And when he's on the field, he's gonna make plays. He's gonna get targets. All right. Okay, now we just gotta start getting receivers because there's not much left. I mean, there's a lot left. I just need to figure out how I want to order them. Like it's almost about time for me to take these guys. Let's go Shaheed. And then we'll go Hunter. Let's go Rashid Shaheed. We'll go Hunter. Yeah, this is such a weird team. I do not make teams like this very much, but And honestly, let's get Claiborne too while we're at it. Probably. We'll get one of these late running backs. Yeah, I think Kalen Black, probably one of my favorite running backs to grab right now. He's definitely going to get up in price. So yeah, give me Hunter here, and we'll kind of play it by ear. I think we're done at tight end. Might grab another quarterback, and then we're going to just load up receivers and maybe one more running back. We'll see. Interesting landscape so far. I don't know if it's correct or not. Let's go Travis Hunter here. I don't know if it's correct or not, but right now I currently feel like just the running backs dry up quickly. Like right now, like I don't want to touch Coleman. I don't want to touch Mike Washington. He's like a pure handcuff, and he might not even be the first handcuff. I don't want to touch Braylon Allen. I suppose he's okay. I mean, did they draft a running back? I don't think they did. I suppose Braylon's kind of fine as a handcuff there. Just pure handcuffs. Tyjae's probably the best looking guy down here right now because they didn't draft anyone and he got a good role last year. Evan Johnson, I don't want to touch. Checo, I guess is fine. Samson, I guess is fine. There's just nothing that looks appetizing to me. Singleton, interesting. Black, definitely interesting. Katron Allen, interesting. And then like it's just nothing. There's just nothing. And there's not even running backs on. Like if you just keep scrolling, there's just nothing. There's no running backs even on the board. Crazy. I would say, let's look at this draft again. I would say that out of late receivers, Antonio Williams probably one of the better. Probably, like he'll probably be the biggest riser of this group. So that would be the first guy I would take next. Out of the other guys, I mean, Stripling's going to go up a lot. I guess Bernard. I don't feel great about wide receiver 3 potential on the Pittsburgh Steelers, where like Metcalf and Pittman are going to get theirs. Draft capital, Malachi Fields seems good. Obviously, the Miami guy. I think like you're gonna be able to take shots on these Miami guys. They're not all gonna get drafted for every time. Who knows which one's the best one, but they're not gonna get drafted every draft. I'm pretty confident in that one. Yeah. He rose massively and then fell down to earth very quickly. But that tends to happen. Yeah, I mean, right now, currently, I think get your running back quote unquote values right now, the guys that you feel like are either have locked in roles or have a better role than people thought they did before the big board or during the big board, and then get your receivers, take your receiver bullets late. Maybe I think I probably panic pick Pitts there, so it wasn't my best work there. I don't really know if I wanted him on this team, but now that I have him, I'm just rocking 2, and I don't like Atlanta didn't draft like Tyson or something or whatever, so I'm not really worried about his target share. They did draft a receiver. They drafted Branch, I believe. Yeah. So I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball, but I'm getting up to speed quick. I've still been watching content. I've still been learning. I've still been looking at the drafts closely. Obviously, I've been paying very close attention to what teams were in on certain players and stuff like that. So I'm very, very on it. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Still liking Tony Williams, even if Ayuk is going there or not. But yeah, that's probably a fair point. Yeah, I mean, like it seems like Eagles or Patriots getting Brown as lock. Seems like Ayuk's going to the Commanders with his homie Jane Daniels. So yeah, you're probably right. I don't really think Braylon Allen should necessarily be falling or not. I don't really know what should happen with him. But all I know is that Tony Williams could be a really fun play, and we know that one thing I really like about what are we taking here? One thing I really like about him is that. Okay, hold on. What do I want to take next? Don't think Trey Harris is that good, especially because they did draft another guy too, so he's going to join the mix. I think QJ and a lot of the guys you feel somewhat safer about, even though I don't really like QJ's price much too. But it should be a fun offense. Just don't know who he's going to be throwing in there. But definitely good to think about. I'll take one of these running backs, but I think I'm just going to hammer these rookies. I'm just gonna hammer, like, the rest of the way. I'm just hammering rookies that I think could have a good role early. Stribling. Remember, I only have 3 picks left, so I got to really think about this smartly. So basically, how this team is gonna work is I need a couple rookies to show up quickly, and then I need Travis Hunter to hopefully have a role week 1. Or early, and then Shaheed just a clear wide receiver 2. I think that's probably, or the wide receiver 2, maybe 3. I think Shaheed's just kind of like, he's gonna get you your 8, or he's gonna get you for your 3 for 80 and a touchdown, or he's gonna get you 0 for 0. And then Chase A.J. Brown obviously gonna be just fine early on. Just need someone else to fill. I mean, really, I'm filling the flex with running back early, pretty clearly. Maybe tight end, and then as the season gets going, these will continue to be my flex plays until, these guys emerge. Definitely feel like there's a gap there. I think if Pitts was like a different receiver, I would feel better about this team. But I think, for the sake of this being my first draft, I think this is pretty good. Fun, at least. I don't know if I need to take the extra running back bullet, but I'm debating doing it. I want to take a Miami guy for sure, because one of those guys, like, the Miami runway is just so open. Like, I'm not saying Malik Willis is going to be good, but like, someone is going to be catching the ball other than Achane. Dulcich might be the best option there. I don't know, but like, they have so many players. And I like taking the guy that's like banged up a lot. Like, I just like that guy always seems to be undervalued. Yeah, I'm definitely taking Fields if he's available. That's my top option. And then I'll probably go Thompson. And then I'll take one Miami guy. And then I'll probably just stick. This 5 is probably fine. I like having a rookie just to have a rookie at running back, but I don't think it's necessary here. Tootin, Scatabo, Warren, Rodriguez, Aaron, like, this just feels like just fine to me. I think more important right now to get these receivers going so I have more bullets. Because like, you take 4 rookie running receivers on your team, you're happy if one of them hit. You're ecstatic if 2 hit. You're lucky if 3 hit, and you're extremely lucky if 4 hit. It's just there's so much stuff here. A lot of players here. So let's get Malachi. Yeah. Like basically just follow draft capital. Get the guys that have solid draft capital. Get them on your team. I've been seeing stuff that McDaniel's super excited about this. I wish there was less cooks in the kitchen there. The fact that they took Tyson and Lance, like, let's get Brennan Thompson. So the fact that they took Tyson and Lance just kind of makes, and they took another guy too. Actually, they took like 3 receivers, Barry and Brown. Yeah, they took 3 receivers. So like, he has to be the wide receiver 3 because Olave's 1, Tyson's 2. That's a fun offense. And then, but Lance has to be the wide receiver 3, and Shuck has to make a massive. And yeah, they took a tight end too, and Shuck has to take a massive leap forward. Maybe this is their way of showing that, like, they think Shuck's going to be awesome, and they're just going to load him up with weapons. I don't really know. I think he's got the inside track to be the wide receiver 3, but like, is that a role of any value in this offense? I don't really know for sure. I would say probably not. But I mean, it's possible, but I would say most likely not a valuable role in the offense at all, like a wide receiver 3 for the Saints. They still have. I mean, do they have Bailey still? Or yeah, I mean, they still have him too. Yeah, it's just that's not a fun. I wish he would have went to Miami or something. That would have been. I would have been probably nuking Lance in a good way. I would have been taking him up the board a bunch. Looks like, I mean, no Kalen Black gonna go. I mean, it is 18 rounds, but yeah, these guys are gonna have a lot of these guys are gonna have ADPs. And I don't think Ted Hurst is a much better pick than any of these guys. I think I still think I'm gonna go like the Miami guys for me are just gonna be the best picks late. Obviously, you can take a shot on a Bills guy. I don't really like. I mean, I think Skylar Bell also could be the late guy, but it's like one of those things where like the Bills just don't. If the Bills threw it a lot, I'd be so much more into Skylar Bell. But like the Bills are just such a running team, such a run first team. It makes me really annoying. I'd say so. Yeah, I would say so. Which I think makes sense. I don't. If the Miami guys, it's like I don't know if you have to take Willis with it because it might not even be valuable. But yeah. Like you just need a guy, like one of these guys consolidates some targets. You're pretty happy. So Douglas and Bell were drafted in the same round. Douglas drafted before Bell, so they obviously wanted him more based off that information. Do I want Douglas or Bell? I mean, Chris Bell's probably a better player. Just he's hurt. He was hurt. Wasn't he hurt? Yeah, he's hurt. I don't know much about Douglas, I'm not gonna lie. He wasn't really someone that people talked about a lot. I'm gonna take Chris Bell. I just feel better about him in general. I know he's hurt, but I'm gonna take him anyway. So this is a funky team, but I do think it's kind of fun. Kyler Murray, Joe Burrow, Michael Tuden, Scadabo, Warren, Rodriguez, Aaron Jones, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, Rashid Shaheed, Travis Hunter, Antonio Williams, Dejon Stribling. Need to learn these names. Malachi Fields, Brennan Thompson, Chris Bell, Brock Bowers, and Kyle Pitts. That is the first squad done in the books. First BBM team down. Let's go for another one. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on ripping today. We're gonna have a good time. Keep ripping. All right, let me get some Chris Bell stuff. When did Chris Bell injury? When did he get hurt? I think it goes like mid-season for, was it Louisville or something? Yeah. November 2025. I mean, it's a serious injury, obviously, but these dudes get back so fast. It's insane. I'm not concerned. He might not be ready week 1, so maybe not a good pick for that type of team, but I think he'll be fine. All right, let's get back in it. I mean, Pierce Downs. I mean, yeah, the runway's there for I mean, Warren's probably the other guy there. Targets feel like they're probably consolidated, but Pittman's gone. I mean, if it's not Downs, it could be Burks. I think Burks is interesting, yeah. They did take him with their last pick of the draft, though, I believe. He was a 7th round pick, so that is the only thing about that is he was a very, 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 very late pick, basically undrafted. And one guy I'm gonna just bring up just because I'm a sicko is Le'Veon Moss. I think this dude's just a good player, and injuries have derailed him. And if somehow I wouldn't be surprised if somehow he carves out a role. He got undrafted, but he got picked up by Miami. Who knows what happens? But that dude's talented, so I'm definitely keeping the lamp on for him. I wouldn't touch any Miami running back other than H.M. though, as it currently stands. I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. I'm certain that is not the case. It doesn't help, but I'm pretty certain that's definitely not. I think a lot of rookies just don't get much work early, just because that's just the way teams are built. They just like to let the rookies earn their roles and stuff like that. I mean, I get it, but I'll take whatever the top 4 is available. I think if they get healthy, they could easily make a runway, especially on a team. Yeah, I think generally speaking, yeah, if you're missing time by not practicing and you're a rookie, they're like, yeah, why are we gonna even play you? But it seemed like Miami, that's got nothing to lose. That feels like a team that could easily just okay, let's just throw these rookies at the wall. I mean, they drafted 3 freaking receivers, so I feel like pretty reasonably so. They're just gonna kind of see what sticks at the wall and just throw shit at the wall. And if what sticks is Chris Bell is good, or if what sticks is whatever that guy's name is good, Caleb Douglas is good, they're just gonna do that. So with a team like that, I think makes sense. But the team I don't know, let's just say Seattle drafted a Seattle or these Super Bowl teams that don't have time to be messing around with a rookie guy that's hurt and is joining the team late. They don't have time to mess around with that stuff. They're trying to win a Super Bowl again. So that kind of shows you what they want to do with Price. They drafted Price, they want to play him immediately, I would think. So let's see. I think just getting involved with this Chargers offense is probably going to be a good bet this year. I'm going to get Hampton. I love Keith Mitchell, but I think Hampton is a good a dog. So I think maybe they'll find a way to get Keaton involved, but I'm gonna try to get some Hampton. I think the Chargers are going to be good players to buy in on this year. Someone's going to be too cheap, or several. It might be Herbert and Hampton and Ladd and another receiver. It could be Gadsden too. McDaniels is going to have some fun with that offense. The OC and the coaching just matters so much, and it's incredible how much teams get just absolutely, they just stink because they can't get good coordinating. Or like the Bills, like potential offense could be so fun with a better like a more fun coordinator, like the way they could play. I think it could be really awesome and just like highlighting Josh Allen's talents, but they kind of like put him in a box with the way they play, unless he has to do it. All right, Hampton, Jefferson. So we start with Chase and Jefferson for our first 2 drafts. I'm never going to complain about that. I think I'm going to have quite a bit of Jefferson at 110 this year. I would say I got good CLV on Jefferson. I took a lot of Devonta Smith in the big board. I think he's a good pick, especially whenever AJ Brown gets traded. So yeah, I kind of been not taking Kenneth Walker, but now that it's a time box contest, I probably should be getting more of him. Wish I had more Walker in the big board at a cheap price. Don't have much of him. Didn't expect them to go to the Chiefs. That was a pretty fun landing spot, though. I mean, Jeremiah Love at 26, 3rd round Jeremiah Love, is that just like a slam dunk value? I don't really know for sure. But it definitely feels good. Yeah. I mean, Ayuk's just such a strange thing. I mean, Ayuk I mean, he's a good player. He should be back, but like that dude could just be like Will Fullering it right now. I don't know what's happening with him. Nice. Or nice to this. Yeah. Hell yeah. I like that. Yeah, I agree. And get there. I mean, they were great last year and they didn't have McDaniels, and once they lost Joe Alt and the rest of their line got hurt, like it was pretty bad. Let's get Garrett Wilson. I don't know. Is Garrett Wilson someone that should be dropping? I don't really think so. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't really know what they're doing. I don't understand. Just letting Geno cook, I guess. I don't know. I don't think Wilson should fall. He shouldn't. Let's get Hampton. Let's get Lad. Let's get a Chargers team going here. Let's get a Charger stack if we can. I think that'd be fun. I don't know. Like Ibuka didn't really get much They did draft a receiver, but like not much competition to get Lad. I don't know. Hard to say. This is just I like a lot of these players. Like Ibuka, Zay, Evans, Williams, Loveland, Bucky. Like there's a lot of fun players. Waddle's fun. A lot of fun here. So it's really hard for me to pick what I like the most in this range. This is a more standard team for me. We get a running back. We still have 3 receivers. This is a much more fun team to start off with, at least. Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't. Yeah, it's one of those things like if they drafted like Tyson at 9 or whatever. I mean, what did they have? Didn't they have like the 9th pick or something like that? Or they had an early pick, the 4th or whatever. Well, obviously they had the 2nd. Duh. They had the 16th. If they went to the 16th and took Lemon, that would have been a little more alarming. But they took Cooper, which obviously still a 1st round pick. But yeah. Yeah, and Cooper I think is probably going to be good, but like that helps. Having another good person is helpful for an alpha. Or you maybe don't want to call him an alpha, but makes you feel good, makes you feel fine with Wilson, because I think Wilson's just a clear number 1 guy. I think he has very well could be the alpha of the offense. He should be. Just need to see it. yeah, definitely excited for some Chargers this year. Gonna be trying to take them when I can. And I'm just gonna have Scatterbo in every single draft. Yeah, I'm just gonna have Scat like every draft. Tight. Yeah, I need some help with like these rookie receivers. Like the late ones I don't like care. I mean, they're free, so I'm just gonna take shots on all of them. But like I really don't know what to do with these. Damn it, Turtle. I do not know what to do with these receivers that got drafted. Like I don't know what Tyson's price should be. I don't know what Tate's price. I mean, probably the easy answer is they should just be staying at the exact same price they're at right now. I just don't. I don't know. I do not know. It's really hard to decide with those guys. This is definitely a Herbert type team here. I mean, why not like a massive Charger stack just to see if they just nuke? I'll take Scatterbo all day. Scatterbo's just a fun player, dude. Like I like watching that dude play. He's fun. Well, the problem is we don't know who the good ones are until they play, but we have an idea. Like, it's like they could be good, but they just could be buried down a roster, and we won't know for a couple of years if they're good or not. And then there's teams that like will like. It's such a challenge because you're like, this guy could be amazing, but like, is he gonna get the shot? I mean, theoretically, if they're good, they're gonna play, but that just doesn't always happen on teams. Sometimes it takes a few years. Maybe they aren't ready. Maybe they are ready. They're just in a poor offense, you know, a bad situation, whatever it may be. That happens all the time. We know that. But it's like you need them to be able to have a runway to get to where they need to go. And that could be they don't have any receivers in front of them, or they don't have like, you know, they just don't have like they don't have a lot of like depth on their team, and they can rise to wide receiver 3 or wide receiver 2 very easily. Or for Miami, they could be the wide receiver 1 very easily, which is, I don't know how valuable that is, but yeah, I mean yeah, I think it's pretty fair. Like just especially if you're I'm in on, I think Tennessee could be interesting. I should be taking Tate with no issue. I liked Tyson more than Tate, but I should just be taking him. Like, this guy could just be easily wide receiver 1. Well, he is the wide receiver 1 on the Titans for sure now. They have other weapons. Ward could take a step forward. A lot of things could go well for him. And then, like, you know, Tyson's just a good player. Very, very high upside pick. Even if he's a wide receiver 2 on the Saints, they could be interesting. I mean, they had tons of fantasy goodness last year. They added a better running back. Saints could be a fun offensive team. Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't touch Stowers now, or Stowers. I wouldn't touch them, no. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happened in the draft. Like, it was a bloodbath. There's a lot of stuff that happened that, like, players were fun and became not fun very fast. Like, it's actually crazy what occurred in the draft. Like, it was honestly mind-blowing. Like, so many players were so fun to draft, and then, like, right now they feel like just awful to draft. Like, they don't feel fun at all. It's pretty wicked how that changes. I don't know. Let's get Herbert. Solid quarterback to start. Should be able to get Kyler coming back on the other side, hopefully. If not, we have other options. And I want to take a tight end here in this little gap. Fannin, I'll take. If not Fannin, I'll take Kraft. I think I'd be happy with either. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, that really threw everything off. Like, I didn't think Titans were getting a receiver. I liked Wandale and DK a lot. Thought they were going to have a good role. I think Wandale's still safe. DK doesn't feel quite as good, but he did show some stuff at least. But you can't feel good about him anymore as a late pick. Yeah, the love pick just threw out some massive wrench. I think Kraft's great. They didn't draft anyone really on offense. I'll take Kraft all day. He'll be fine. We saw that very clearly that Musgrave could not get it done. I thought he was much better than he played last year. Didn't do anything once he got in there. Kraft is awesome. I love Kraft. And could definitely double stack this with this will be a more traditional team, and I think it already feels better. Just kind of not overloading quarterback, not overloading tight end early, getting me a little more flexibility with these other positions. Like, this just feels like a better team so far. Last team was fun, but this feels much better to me. As long as we can get another nice quarterback or two, I'd happily take Love and Murray too in a perfect world. Yeah, I've never seen it, felt anything quite like it. Just the way this draft ended up going. It's just really like a lot of people wanted landings, but like people wanted certain players to land on certain teams, and it just like didn't happen, or assumed it would happen. You know, just none of it happened really. Some things were expected and ended up happening, but just a lot of it was just crazy. Like, obviously, the Raiders was a shoe-in for Mendoza, but like a lot of the other stuff just didn't happen. None of the teams we thought were going to get Love got him because the Cardinals took him first. It's just a lot of shit went down. I just don't know. I don't know how they took him there. I don't know what that is about at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. They have James Conner signed Algier. I do not understand. They clearly were not planning to do that. Like, that could not have been their plan. They just were like, well, we didn't get an offer we like, so we're just going to take him anyways. I do not know what. I don't know. They're just going to be the garbage time kings again. I think. I really don't know what else they're going to be this year, because it just doesn't feel like they would be. Mahomes at 97 feels great. That was a nice pick. Corum at 100. I'll keep taking him all day. Probably just a Kyler team here. Maybe we'll get another. Let's get Kyler. Maybe we can get like a Jets. We can have a little bit of fun with the Jets, maybe. Sadiq and Geno. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Go Herbert, Murray, Geno. I mean, that's. I've had worse teams than that. I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Mike Washington on the Commanders would have been fun. Like, Mike Washington on the Commanders is going like pick 80. It's just I don't know. You know, that's what's fun about it. But like, man, that is frustrating to just feel like they're not boxed out. Like, they have opportunities, but like no one expects Mike Washington to take the job from Genty. That's just not happening. Only way it happens if Genty gets hurt. That's his only really path to being really, really, really useful. Whereas on the Commanders, he could have just been the running back one. in a perfect world. It's just those fun outcomes really got just squashed for a lot of these rookies. Which, I mean, it makes the landscape challenging but very fun. But it really, like I said, I think that's what it kind of does. It just feels very clearly to me that these early running back values are going to get scooped up, and they're going to rise a bit. And then it's going to be harder to get a lot of these players that you like. Let's just go all in on the Chargers, dude. Let's go all in on the Chargers. So is Sadiq just going to be an absolute monster, or are we going to take Cooper? When did Casey Concepcion go? I'm kind of curious. I assume he'd go around pick 100 most drafts. Yeah, I figured. He'd probably go up a little bit. He should. Yeah, I had a lot of Casey's Concepcion, so I'm happy about that. That was one pick I had. I would have liked a different landing spot, but in terms of like targets, he should be just fine on the Browns. So we got Kyler right now. Kyler, Herbert, Hampton, Scatabo, Jefferson, Wilson, Ladd, Harrison, Kraft, and Gadsden. Yeah, Kalen Black's a good pick. I like Singleton. I like Catron. I like Claiborne. And yeah, that's it. Dump a ton of Charbonnet. Yeah, I don't know. Should I take Sadiq here? What do you think? Sadiq a fine pick right now? Yeah, those are the other things. Like, there's those situations, but those situations also feel like straight crap because, I mean, Taj Brooks like couldn't even get on the field last year. They could pick up something random, and like then you're picking a 0 with your last pick. It's really gross. It's really gross. But as always, there's going to be plenty of stuff that emerges. Like, you're going to get these running back 2s or teams that like end up having a running back 1 you don't expect, whatever. And like that's going to happen. It's going to happen. And those will be the times to strike at those values. Now you're just taking shots in the dark and hoping you can get them. But let's do Sadiq. Let's do Sadiq. Don't really love doing 3 tight ends in this range. Usually I just like to do 2 and stop, but I think I like this. I don't think Sadiq should fall. I don't think he should rise much. I think he's fine where he's at. If anything, I would expect him to rise a little bit, just because I think he'll get a lot of hype. Dude is an athletic freak. I don't really know about going all in on the Jets, but I could. If we're feeling really frisky, we could do that. Get another Jet. Is there a running back that looks good here? Not really. Let's get Brooks. Brooks way better. I like Cooper there, but I'd rather take Jonathan Brooks. It's true. Was Yoshi Voss a rookie when he played? I think Yoshi was a rookie when he played, though. Or was he a second-year player when he started playing a little bit more? Looks like he played late his rookie year. I'm guessing. He played every game his rookie year, but he started like getting more work late. Yoshi Voss wasn't a very good prospect though, and Taj Brooks wasn't either, so hard to say. Yeah, Like this is how the board should be looking. Like this, I wouldn't touch. Like McMillan's fine. I wouldn't touch Sharps for a while. I wouldn't touch Algier for. I don't even know where I'd take Algier. I am sick to my stomach about the amount of Algier I had in the other drafts. Yeah, but I'm just saying that could change very quick. That could change very quick. Couldn't pass P Ryan last year. They've had him on the team like 4 different times. P Ryan. They could just stick with him. But like, we don't want Bro to get lit up because we put Taj Brooks in the game. It's just that shit happens all the time. But I don't disagree that he could be a great CLV pick. Could end up being very valuable because he emerges as the clear number 2. Not gonna argue with that. It's hard to argue with these late running backs because there's just not much of anything anywhere. So if you can find something, even if it's slight, it's definitely worth it. Worth taking a shot on. Even these Bills running backs, like one of Ray Davis or Ty Johnson's probably good. Maybe neither of them are good, but I think Ray Davis is a clear handcuff there. We saw one game that James Cook missed and Ray Davis turned into the running back 1. So that's kind of what I would expect to happen if it ever happens again. Well, this team's fun so far. Let's get Travis Hunter again. Never gonna not be happy to take him. Let's get Travis Hunter and Geno Smith, and then we'll see what we can get next. This is a good team. 3-3, and then running back feels fine right now. Receiver feels fine right now. Just kind of sprinkle in what we can the rest of the way and see what we can get. I think Claiborne would be a fun pick to throw on this team. Yeah. That. And Geno Smith. Well, this team's at least coming together well. We got a bunch of Chargers, we got a bunch of Jets, we got Jefferson to Murray. We're gonna add probably one more Minnesota guy. We're probably gonna add one more Charger. We got 4 picks left. 4 picks left. Yeah. All right. Katron may be a grinder, but he could get some work. Had a great senior year, overtook Singleton easily. Yeah, I think I like both of them. I like Katron and Singleton as both good dart throws right now. And I just don't like. I feel like there's just guys that like. I wouldn't say Cream is going to rise to the top, but I think there's just a lot of these guys are just going to continue to rise. Like, these guys are just like, okay, well, you got to take Katron Allen, because what else are you going to take here? Like, I don't know. It just feels like the pool is like, when the draft is so, like, kind of weak, it feels like the pool of players is smaller. I don't know. Especially when, like, the running back 2s on a lot of teams are so unclear, it does feel a lot smaller. I don't know. I guess that means it's good for late drafters. It's going to get more opened up. It's good for early drafters because you can get these values early on guys that are going to rise. Obviously, you know, it's the same thing every year, but I do feel like it is kind of funky this year. I mean, Samson's probably one of the most fun picks on this board here because he's the clear 2, but he showed some flashes of like some juice last year. He's like one of the more fun picks down here that aren't a rookie. I'll take Samson here if possible. I would love to hammer Tank Dell if I get some more. If I get any good news on him, I would hammer him. But I'll wait for now. I want Kalen Black on this team. I think I want Samson, Claiborne, and Black on this team. If the perfect world, I think would be this would be my last three. And it's going to be a 3-6-6-3. Probably don't need 6 running backs. Let's get Samson. We'll think about it. Maybe I don't need Kalen Black. I just would like to have him. I guess the question is like, is Claiborne even a good pick, or is it just kind of like wish casting? Katron is in a similar situation to running backs on the team that you would think have a clear chokehold on the lineup, but like it's a rookie, you know, like what if Claiborne's just so good you can't keep him on the field? What if Allen's so good you can't keep him on the field? These guys aren't established enough. Like Aaron Jones at this point in his career, Jordan Mason at this point in their careers, like they're not thought of as like a household, like we need to have this guy on the field. Like that doesn't feel like the case. JCM, Rashad White, definitely not. So you could definitely make the case for the third running back in the pecking order potentially that could be much better. Yeah, Tony Williams going 180, not surprising at all. Let's get Kalen Black on this team. I don't care. I just want to have this guy. I don't know what's gonna happen because good to know. Good to know. I think I'll have plenty of Claiborne, so I'm not gonna put him on this team. I'm just gonna get another receiver because I think that's more necessary now. You have to start 3. Yeah, sure. Lad is gonna be a guy most weeks, but like, you know, I'm gonna get a different guy, like another guy. I'm not gonna only take Claiborne every time or whatever. I'm just gonna make sure I'm getting another receiver because I think that's probably more necessary in this case. What's the best late receivers right now? Chargers guy, just to stack with Herbert. I want to take him. I would say probably Stribling for draft capital purposes. And like he could just be he could pass Pearsall in a hurry. Kirk, I mean Kirk's there now. I don't know. It's a lot of weird stuff. Oh, Stripling's gone anyway, so never mind. I mean, feels like just take another Miami guy. Just take Douglas this time, maybe. Some early drafting right here, baby. Some early drafting. You think Surratt's a steal? Where did Surratt go? He went. Only problem is they took Surratt after they took Lane before Surratt, so that makes me feel a little bit concerned about that prospect. But I'll ride with you, Christopher. Yep, gotta scoop those values early, baby. Yeah, I'll always be one to draft early. It's definitely not as advantageous as it used to be, but like there is going to always be stuff that like is gonna be like it's extremely hard to find them. Hence why this is called Wild Finding Value Fantasy, you know. I'll be doing some. I'll probably do some over the next couple months because I'll probably wait a little bit though to do content on that as football is getting going. But I'll probably do a stream about it. It'd be kind of fun. I have to get some homies with us. Get the Powhana's place. I'll get Brandon Thompson. Yeah, I'm getting super influenced by that video about McDaniels there. That's just a full fish pick probably, but you know, I'm doing a big Charger stack. Why not throw their new rookie on the team? All right, I like this team. Herbert, Murray, Geno Smith, Hampton, Scatabo, Brooks, Sampson, Cameron Black, avoided Claiborne per Christopher / Josh and Hayden from Underdog, Justin Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, Ladd, Harrison, Hunter, Surratt, Brandon Thompson, and then Kraft, Gadsden, Sadiq. Feel pretty good about the tight ends. Those are strong. Receivers feel good. I mean, this just feels like a much better team than the last one I built. Obviously, you want Brooks or Sampson to be something somewhat early. I think Scatabo Hampton will be able to lock it down till that point. Black, I just like one of these years. I mean, Garendo was great a couple years back. Like one of these San Fran guys is gonna be useful at some point without a CMC injury. Like, sure, CMC could get hurt. Maybe Black is an absolute smash, but like one of these years, someone is gonna be doing something. And like sometimes there is. We've had some Elijah Mitchell stuff going on. We've had some other San Fran running backs have success, but like I want to be in on whoever this guy is that ends up being the clear running back 2 on San Fran. I want to be on it. Whoever that is, I want to be in on it, and it could be this guy because this guy is an absolute athletic freak. So yeah, I'm excited for his prospects. Let's get another one going. For sure, there's a couple stuff going on. I know that Yamal is hurt right now. So he's like falling. I don't know if we can make some good Spain teams with him right now. But yeah, I have a Yamal Messi team. It's pretty fun. Just trying to get some Mbappe squads going. But yeah, I'll definitely do like probably 25 of those. I don't know enough to be hammering that, but I need to do some just because it's fun and hella fun to sweat that. I think just watching the World Cup games, that'd be cool. Maybe watch one in person. Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I think I saw good stuff on Surratt, but I saw his draft capital continue to plummet. Like, people liked him, be like, Surratt could be a good player, like this guy's solid. But like everyone just said like his draft stock keeps plummeting. And that's what happened. He got picked in the fourth round or whatever. Yeah. So like that's what happened, but there was a lot of good buzz on him early. So I'm fine to ride that. All right, 2 people. This Douglas stuff is weird. I don't really know what happened to Douglas. Yeah, Jordan James. Yeah, I think it makes sense. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say for sure. I think you can't go wrong with either of them. I think they're both good picks right now. Black had insanely way higher than anyone expected draft capital, and then Jordan James is the incumbent. So I think you're happy to have either of them until further notice. I'm just always going to take the rookie. Not always, but like the unknown box, I would like to take more. So, and I really did not expect him to be. He's a guy I took a little bit in the big board, literally undrafted in every single big board, basically. Like, I took him a little bit. Some people took some, I'm sure. But like pretty much undrafted in the big board. I probably had like, probably 3% or something, 8%. Kind of crazy. Like, he's just an athletic freak. Ended up being drafted much higher than you'd expect him to a team that does weird stuff with their picks all the time. But like going in the 3rd round, the third running back off the board, Kalen Black, I don't even know like what market would have been. Like, what would the market have been to take the third running back off the board as Kalen Black? I don't even know what that price would have been in sportsbooks. Like, insane. So, such a weird running back class. Excited for next year's class. That is gonna be sick. That's for sure. See if I can fix my JT, Lamb. Let's see how early running back treats us. Let's get JT on this one. See if early running back gives us any love. Okay, hold on a second. We're getting the tools going. Let me cook here. All right. Who are we gonna have here? Is it a double running back team? What are we gonna do here? I'll take Barkley if available. Damn it! Let me have some fun. Barkley Taylor is fun. I would have had fun with that. Let's do it, man. Whatever. JT Taylor. Let's have the high T start. Let's do it, man. Let's have some fun. What team is being thought of as good but could be terrible? Think about that a little bit. Hey, stop fighting yourself, please. Let's think about that. Chiefs for sure, but I'm gonna give them their respect. The Broncos. I mean, I just don't trust the Broncos ever, really. I guess their defense is so good, they might just be fine. But I think everyone assumes they're really good, and I don't think they're gonna be that good because I just don't have faith in the Broncos. Maybe that's wrong. I can see the Chargers going either way. The Chargers could be just bad, or they could be really good and better than you expect them to be. I'm worried about my Bucks. I think they're gonna have some trouble this year. Hopefully they get a better OC. So better OC work this year, but I hope the Ravens are good. I don't know if they will be. AJ Brown would be massive here. I doubt I'm gonna get him though. Ah, that sucks. AJ Brown would have been like just so easy to pick there. I think Olave at 31 feels pretty good. I don't really think he should be falling. He fell quite a bit, seemingly. I have to hold my dog for now so he doesn't keep on picking at his rash. He's got a rash. Can't contain himself, huh? Bears, I could see that. I mean, their defense was not good, so those teams with bad defenses that have like kind of run hot on offense a little bit could definitely end up being bad. But Ben Johnson's Ben Johnson, so I don't know. It did kind of feel like they did have a little bit of like destiny vibes. Like this team just kind of like just keeps on getting through, winning the close games that not every team wins. They could definitely have a much more disappointing year this year. As you say that, I'm about to take Luther Burden, though, if he's available. I think I'd get Lamar at 55. I mean, do you take... I don't know if I take Henry with... Oh, this is hard. Let's take Mike Evans. We'll see. We'll see if Lamar falls, but I just like I don't want to take... I still am kind of by the point of like I'm not taking Henry on a Lamar's A team. Like it's just not, it doesn't make sense. Like week 17 comes around and Henry scores 4 touchdowns. You just want Henry. You don't really need Lamar. Also, they're not many teams are scoring 7 touchdowns a week. On the contrary, if Zay scores 2 and Lamar scores 1 on the ground, you probably don't want Derrick Henry. So like I just feel like they could be good for a season-long thing, but like for the gauntlet you need to get through at the end of the year, I just feel like you want one or the other in terms of like that capital. Now, if you're talking like a guy that goes late, I think you could probably get away with it. But Henry goes in the 2nd round, Lamar goes in the 4th or 5th round, and Zay goes in the 4th round. So, yeah, I don't really see that reason to force that. Yeah, I'm going to be jamming Bucky in the 4th round, that's for sure. That feels very nice. $130 right now? Okay. Still probably go for another 2 hours or so. You know, all these like bullcrap spam calls right now. Hey, don't they know I'm drafting right now? Drafting fantasy football teams April 27th, man. What are they doing? Okay. DJ Moore, Rome, Watson, Tate. Let's get Tate. All right, here we go. We got a little bit of stuff going on with these rookies. Let's get that. Maybe we'll get Tyson on this one. You know, let's have a little fun. This is definitely looking like a more like... This kind of might build itself, essentially. Like, give me Kittle, give me Jawan, give me Chig or Helm, give me Ward, give me Shuck, give me Purdy. Like, this could really end up building itself. And we could backstack pretty well as well. Price went 52 this time. Purdy, Shuck, and Ward. Okay, let's just see if we can get a lot of these guys in my queue. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. Shakir can catch. That's crazy. That's crazy disrespect to Shakir. Shakir isn't very good. He's not like a needle mover, but like he's there though. He can catch the ball. I don't know. Theoretically, one of the best receivers they've had, but I just don't. I don't know. Like, it just doesn't. The way that offense is built doesn't really feel like it. Unless they had an alpha guy, they don't. It doesn't feel like an offense that is like gonna use it. You know, like if they had Jamar Chase, they would use him obviously, but like they don't have a guy anywhere near that level. So it's just, I don't see why they're not just going to run the ball. Like they had a good year last year. Their OC that was calling all the run plays is going to be the head coach now. Just feels like they're going to run that shit back. Sure. Let's really fuck around here. So Delp was on what, Georgia? Did Koisel get drafted? Tanner Koisel? Or is he oh, the Jags got him. Did he get drafted? I just liked him in DFS. Koisel. Did he get drafted? Curious. He did get drafted in the 5th round. I'd keep an eye on him. He had a really good receiving role. I mean, Strange is fine, I'm sure, but I mean, it was just math last year, and it still didn't work out for a lot of their receivers. Like, if anything, if they do this, if they run the same offense they ran last year, it would be probably even worse for him because, like, which I'm not saying they're going to. They got new players on it, but like 95 targets. Like, the pie has gotten smaller, if anything, by adding another weapon. If they don't change their offense, like they might not change. They should change their offense with DJ Moore, but I don't see anything to indicate that they are for sure gonna do that. Just because of the way they've been playing the last few years, they play well, they run the ball a shit ton, and they just like win games, and it just works out for them. Well, it doesn't work out the way they want, but it works out in the regular season at least. Yeah, I don't think that's what they should do. I think they should throw it a lot with Josh Allen, but I'm not a coach, and I'm not a NFL football coach. They know way more than I do. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to kind of try to learn from what they're showing. I like DJ Moore. He shouldn't. I would be surprised if he doesn't pay off ADP. I just don't know if he's a good Giga Smash or anything, based off what we know so far. I'll say Kraft again. About to take two banged up tight ends. Because, I mean, did they have anyone? Am I missing someone that they had last year that they don't have this year? Because, like, Coleman didn't get a lot of work. They just basically, their wide receiver 3 was like a combination of Josh Palmer, Keon Coleman, Brandon Cooks, and some other dude, Shavers. They got rid of Brandon Cooks, which he barely got any targets anyways. 36 targets. So I just don't. He should be he will be the wide receiver 1. But, like, he's better than Shakir. Those are the two things I can say for sure. But, like, how much is he going to consolidate that offense? Because it really isn't that. There really isn't that much volume as you would hope there would be in a Josh Allen offense. All right, we get Purdy here probably. Lock up Purdy. And then see what we want to do next. Godwin feels fun. Obviously, Jordan Love's great. Let's get Purdy here first. Purdy's just, like, awesome. That dude just scores points. he's fun. He's a fun player. And he ran a ton last year. He won people a lot of leagues last year, including myself. Like, he missed so many games last year and still put up a good score. Like, I don't know. The dude he's fun. He's a fun fantasy quarterback, fun quarterback in general. Chris Godwin. Definitely excited to talk about the NBA too. It's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun time of the year. Got baseball going. NBA playoffs wrapping up or getting going. I love watching the second round a lot. Those games get really good. But yeah, I'm ready to start watching that a little bit more. World Cup coming up. A lot of fun. Football, you know, after we get done with the World Cup. I mean, after we're done with the World Cup, we're going to be pretty close to football time, which will be kind of fun to have that extra little stuff. Yeah, just talking about it. Yeah, I do. Every 4 years kind of makes me like forget about it completely, but I will definitely be watching. Excited to watch it. I think we need we don't need Shuck, but with the way this team is built, probably makes sense to take Shuck. But I'm not gonna do that. Well, we're gonna take Shuck, but we're gonna take instead of Jordan Love, we're gonna go JCM, and then we'll take Shuck, and then we'll take Ward, and we'll figure out the rest after that. I would take Casey Concepcion. I already have 2 rookie receivers. I'm gonna try to chill on that for now. See if I can get anyone else. That's not a rookie. I mean, Houston didn't grab anyone. I suppose. I mean, they had a lot. I mean, what does Houston have? Like, what are they going in with their depth chart wise? Like, Higgins, Noel. Runway's there for Dell if he gets healthy to get to wide receiver 2. Higgins also in the same capacity definitely has the easy runway to 2 if he ends up good. I don't know. Like, I just don't know if Jennings is gonna have a role on any other team as good as he had on the Niners. So I just don't really. I'm not really interested in him at all. If he goes to a really good landing spot, he might be fun to pick. But like, the way I see it is Jennings is a guy that gets put on a team, and unless for some reason Miami Dolphins get him, I just feel like he just stays at his current price. If not, like, doesn't move at all. Like, I just don't really see him going. Like, Jawan Jennings isn't going to like pick 100 on any team, in my opinion. So I don't know. I think he's a fine pick. I don't think he's going to go up whenever he gets signed. If he gets signed soon, like, I just don't think he's going to be moving much. So I'm not that into it currently. All right, so now the sweat. I mean, hopefully we can get Kittle. He's hurt. Hopefully we can snipe Kittle here. That would be a bummer if we can't get him, but we'll figure it out. I mean, I'll just take Kelsey, I guess, if I can't get Kittle. I'd be a better pick for this team. Let's see what's going on here. Kittle went. Damn it. Damn it. Not really. I just don't think he rises much. Like, you can check me on it. Like, if he gets to like pick 100, I'll take the L on that. But like, I don't think he goes anywhere near where like you're like it really like he really. I don't think he rises at any point that you care enough that he rose. Might go up a couple rounds if he gets drafted to the right team. What is happening with my shit right now? Of course he goes. Here with Nolan, I guess. Not really sure what the best pick is there, so I'll just take McMillan. Take a look at the running backs again. Katron Allen. Maybe a Claiborne team here. Braylon Allen's fine. IJ's fine. Singleton's fine. Sampson's fine. B-Rob's fine. Mason went. I should have took Mason. Darn. We'll get Cam Ward here. Be done with quarterback. I'll figure out the rest. I'm not big on him. I just took him because I didn't really know what to pick there. I think if they're running back the same situation as last year, I think he's fine. Like, if Ikbuka isn't as good as we thought he was going to be, McMillan is probably, like, if Ikbuka is the second half of the year guy, McMillan is like a really good pick. If Ikbuka is the first half of the year guy, and that's more so what he is, McMillan is a fine pick. I think he's fine either way. The only thing you're really fading is like if Ted Hurst or something like comes to steal his lunch, or Tez Johnson or something comes to steal his lunch or something like that. Oh my God, Cam Ward got sniped. Are you kidding me? Oh, you're joking right now. All right, I'll take Daniel Jones. I wanted a third quarterback. I'll take a third one. That sucks. That really, 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 really sucks. I mean, I have JT at least, so I guess that, you know what, that worked out fine. We're good. We're fine. That is a little annoying, though. I had so many quarterbacks I could have taken, and I just get sniped on them all. Let's see what tight ends we can get. Let's get Helm if we can. I don't like taking Tate without Ward. I don't. Why are you taking Ward? Oh, that's annoying. I think Andrew's probably a pretty easy pick. They didn't take anything, seemingly. Andrews feels great. He went as well. Weekly winners. Is there a little eliminator out? Ah, shit. Oops. Damn it. Is there a little eliminator? Let me see. No, a little eliminator, but I will do an eliminator for sure. I plan on maxing both BBM and the eliminator this year. I might do weekly winners a little bit. I don't. Oh, gotcha. Weekly winners is out right now. And the regular eliminator is out right now. I like both of those contests. I like the eliminator much more. But yeah. I won't do any weekly winners, I don't think. I might do maybe 10, 20. And I'll definitely do eliminator. Georgia State, enough said. You need to set off the fellas. Hurst is bad. You don't like Hurst? Okay. Well, I mean, he's like maybe the wide receiver 4 on the Bucks. I'm not really interested in him. I'm just like concerned if McMillan doesn't end up being good. But like he got hurt last year, really hurt, and he ended up coming back and being good down the stretch. So I think he's probably fine. No, not the big dog. I think I've said that on accident, but no, I'm not maxing the big dog. Hunter Henry. Oh. Whew. Okay. I'm maxing the big contest this year. The flagship Best Ball Mania contest this year. And I'm going to max the eliminator. Yeah. Had a good year last year. Able to build the bankroll up, and now I can kind of do a little more volume. So that's just super fun. Do more content, do more volume. That's a good thing for me. I'm excited about that. So. Yeah, I'm not vibing with this draft. I've got sniped too many times on this draft. Yeah, it's very rough. I'm hoping I got a better showing. I got knocked out fully at like week 10, I think. So I didn't get much of a sweat, but it was fun while it lasted. Definitely hard. Definitely very hard. So we got 2 early running backs, 3 quarterbacks, probably 1 more tight end. This is probably like a 3-5-7-3 build. Yeah, 3-5-7-3. Let's get. Should we just get Black and Stripling? Just take the rookies at. Yeah, I mean, you could. Tight end gets pretty yucky pretty fast. Helm feels like a value. I don't know where Njoku's gonna land, but he feels fine. Firemuth feels fine. Let's get Singleton. Singleton, Stribling. Whatever tight end I decide to take. And then 1 more receiver. Ooh, wait. I want to do this probably more, actually. We'll see what we can do. Hey, this is the time of shot, the type of teams I want to take shots on these rookie running backs a lot. Singleton, like, I'm taking that kind of guy all day on these kind of teams. Stripling went. Damn it. Okay, well. What receivers are we taking then? Let's take Antonio Williams first. I don't want to miss out on that. I think he's a good guy. I don't want to miss out on. Antonio Williams. We will take probably Gunnar Helm. And then we'll see what that leaves us with after. Definitely could take a... I got no problem taking another shot at receiver. Olave, Evans, Tate, Tyson, like those guys, I don't even really... You can't really consider them rookies, like in the sense of like, oh, they're going to have slow starts. They might end hot, but they're not going to start extremely slow. Like the first round receivers are not going to be that slow to get roles. Most of them never do. Sometimes there's receivers or early first round receivers that don't get work right away, but that's very rare. Yeah. More crowded rooms that happens like with JSN and Burden types. But they're not in crowded rooms at all. Especially for Tate. Is this the Bryce Lance team? I mean, I guess, right? I mean, if we're going to draft on 427, we're going to take Bryce Lance and we're going to enjoy it. Is it the smart way to play? No. Am I going to do it? Yes. I will. So I'm taking Black, Kalen Black, Freiermuth or Helm, and then Bryce Lance. Bryce Lance is not getting taken, so we're just going to do this way. Let's do Helm or Freiermuth. We already have a bet on Tennessee a little bit, so I kind of like just kind of doing it. Even if you don't have Ward, we can make the bet on Tennessee in a sense. Just consolidate our team bets here a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Go Black and Helm. Chig feels like a strong pick, and they've said they're throwing his way. It's why they got him, according to what Chig said. According to what Chig said, that feels like a weird source. But I like Chig as well, so I agree with Chig. I am in lockstep with him. I hope he ends up getting a lot of work as well. I don't know if I took a good amount of him, but I took a decent chunk of him early on. We got about an hour and a half left. We're on draft number 3 right now. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. Once I finish this one, let's multi-table. Let's do 2. I don't want to like overdo it. I don't need to do 3 at a time. It's day 1. I'm not doing 3 multi-tables or 3 at a time. Let's do 2 at a time. After this one, it's done, fully done, and then we'll see how many we can get through from that point on. My goal was to get to 10. Actually, we're gonna do whatever I need to do to get 10 before we're out of here. I think I'm gonna do. So I'm like probably doing the draft every 40 minutes. Which means I can get 6 in about an hour and 20 minutes. Sorry, that's 2 hours. We'll see what we can do. I think that's the plan, though. Kalen Black, Bryce Lance. Let's get the other one going. Let's get these going. Let's get them going. We'll see what we can do. I'd like to get to 10 today. I think 10 is my number. I'd like to get a very good head start, get the 10 off of day 1, and then just kind of sprinkle them in throughout the year. I have some more free time opening up here in a few weeks. About a month. And I will hit the ground running on Best Ball Summer then. Yeah, maybe have like a little bit of a dance sweat. We'll see what happens. I didn't get to show you guys. I did have a good. I finished top like 15 in the championship run, which is the college basketball one, on Underdogs. That was cool. Got 4,000 out of that. That was a nice little profit. Very happy. I was very certain you had a lot of helm. Very confident in that. Oh, Bryce Lance got sniped. Are you crazy? Oh my Lanta. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. What the fuck, dude? No! Oh, I'm so sad. What the hell, man? What the fuck? I should have took Bell. Well, I wanted to take Fields, actually. Fields is who I really wanted to get up in there. Burks is not a good pick. He's a 7th round pick. I would not advise anyone taking Deion Burks right now, but it is what it is. Whatever. Let's get another one. That's actually crazy work. All right, let's talk about the team real quick. Purdy, Shuck, Daniel Jones, JT, Henry, JCM, Singleton, Kalen Black, Chris Olave, Mike Evans, Carnell Tate, Jordan Tyson, McMillan, Antonio Williams, Deion Burks, Tucker Kraft, Hunter Henry, Gunnar Helm. I guess that's what I get for not paying attention, but I did not expect Bryce Lance to get taken. I know I was inverted. I know he's in the community. I don't know him that well, but no disrespect, but I am sad that you just sniped him from me. I have all the respect in the world for you, brother, though. I know what you're about. I see you on Twitter, on X. You're a good dude. But I am not happy that you sniped me. I know. I don't want to be taking a 7th round pick right now. Like a 7th round, if it's not a running back, I don't see a reason to take a 7th round pick in the NFL draft as my last pick right now. Like, I'm happy to take Burks if stuff goes well for him, but yeah, I mean, whatever. There's worse picks out there, but I just don't. I mean, I definitely would not do that again. Like, I don't think that'll be my only Burks share for a while. Yeah, maybe it ends up working out. End up with Daniel Jones, might as well stack him, I guess. I don't know. You know, who knows? I mean, they got rid of Pittman. There's definitely targets there. I just assume it's going to get captured mostly by Warren and Downs, but you know, shit happens. I don't think Pierce is a viable number one, and he's going to be this year. I just don't think I don't think he's a target earner, but no, not at all. I'd be more mad if I got autoed like Trey Tucker. I think I'd be more mad. Or Mooney. If I got auto Mooney, I'd be way more pissed. Sorry, Mooney. Or Hollywood Brown. Yeah, I mean, there's a runway for him. I mean, he might be he's probably what I think if you had to make a betting odds, he's probably like minus 120 to be the wide receiver 3. Like minus 105 to be the wide receiver 3. Probably him and like Westberg or Keeney probably fighting for that job. So I mean, that shit could work out fine. Perks for $2 million. Hey, if it happens, it happens, man. I'll be happy. I would not be mad. And I'll always have this stream to come back to you to look at too, and I'll be like, man, Christopher was trying to tell me Burks was the guy, and then turns out he was the guy. All right, let's get our second one going. Sorry, quit dicking around here. Let's get 2 drafts at the same time. I wish I could slow roll all these, but I want to do 2 at once because I'm trying to get some volume in. It's really just I will multi-table off stream, but I'll do it more so now just because I want to get more volume in on stream because it's nice to have more content, more streamed content, so I can look back at it and see how it went. If it goes well, it's really fun to look at that thought process, especially those kind of things. I'm pissed I got Burks and he ends up helping me, advance or whatever. Still can't believe I got sniped on Lance. That was sad. All right, we got 2 ready to go now. I was gonna take Kevin Coleman, but I didn't really. Let's play ADP right now. I'll get Lamb. I think if this was a June draft, I'd probably take Jefferson there. But let's we got 150 of these. Let's play ADP. Not really looking to make too many stands in the first round. Let's play ADP again. Burks, Heisman quarterback, got hurt. Ran a 4.3, something. Yeah. He is. I know there's a few people. I know Davis likes him, so I'll take that. Lamb Hampton. We got a JJ Hampton team. We go Lamb Hampton this time. I think I'm going to be in on Hampton, so yeah, I'm cool with it. I do respect their opinion a lot, so. Okay. Talking myself into it. I still don't think I'm taking much of them until I know a little more information, but there's definitely worse options back there. Wide receiver 3 on the Colts potentially. There's worse stuff there. And then my other draft, I have the 112. So looks like I'm gonna be getting some double running backs going probably. Barkley, Walker. Maybe this will be it'll be I'll do a Walker team. I could do Hampton Walker, Cook Walker. We'll do something, but something. I'm gonna do something with Walker on that team. I don't know what it's gonna be, but we'll see. Bijan, Bowers. Anything crazy going on here? Not really. My dream would be AJ Brown falling back to me here. It's just not gonna happen, I don't think. Nope. I want to get as much third round AJ Brown as I can right this current second. I think that's probably one of the better. Plenty of battery left. A little bit of a concern for me right now. Just trying to get a little bit of him because I think he's going to rise. Third round Jeremiah Love feels decent too, but I don't want a lot of Cardinals, but that's the thing. Like, Cardinals are a pretty gross team, but there's a lot of Cardinals up high. Like I might be one of the most expensive teams on the board, which is kind of crazy. This cannot possibly age well, right? We got McBride at 18, Love at 31, Harrison at 64, and Wilson at 84 in the top 100 on the Cardinals. What could go wrong? There's not a lot of teams that even have 4 guys in the top 100 at all. Like, there's probably like 3 or 4 teams that have that. I can't even think of them off the top of my head. Javonte or Dallas. Weird. We'll get T-Mac. Roya McMillan, baby. Yeah, right. Now I'm just curious. Dallas definitely has 4 in the top 100, right? Including their quarterback. Not 4 skill positions. So what team has 4 skill position players? Eagles have 3. Is that the only team with 4 skill position players in the top 100? I can't think of one right now. Bears maybe. All right, Bears have 5. So, all right, Bears have 5. So that's one right there. Bears have 5. That feels like a lot also. Detroit probably has 4. That makes sense. Detroit has 3. Bengals. Oh, shit. Okay, well, whatever. Cook H-Hand's fine. I'm doing... See, this is what I'm saying. I'm multi-tabling 2 drafts, and then I just autoed 2 picks. Oh, my God. I don't really care, though. Cook H-Hand's totally fine with me. Let's go... Let's go JMO. I like JMO. Yeah. Bruh, they're literally doing 2 drafts right now, and I can't remember that I have 2 drafts going on. Well, Kenneth Walker will have you next time. And, I'm going to have, in 150 drafts, I'm going to have some Cook H-Hands in there. We're cool with this. We'll make it work. I'm not really mad about it. I just was going to take Kenneth Walker over H-Hand. All good. Bengals only have 3, so Bengals don't count either. 4. I'm looking for 4 skill position players. Saints have that's crazy. The teams that have them aren't the teams you'd think they would be, but Saints have 3. Who else we got? Bears have 5, which is probably the highest by far. Bucks have 4. Bucks have 3, I would assume. Yep. This is a fun exercise. Jags probably have 4. Jags have 4. Yeah. Patriots probably have 4 once you get AJ Brown on the team. They have 4. No, they have 3. Even if they did have AJ Brown, they'd have 3. No, they'd have 4 with AJ Brown. But then Dobbs would probably drop under 100. Over 100. It's quite interesting, though, to think about. Rams have 4. There you go, Rams have 4, but that's the Rams. Like, that makes sense. Yeah, that's an interesting thought experiment, though. That like, they might be the highest concentrated offense there. That is pretty wicked to think about. The Cardinals. And they were some fantasy goodness, but that is, I think that's alarming, to say the least. I don't know if it's, like, that amazing or that bad. I think Lamar in the late 5th, I'll take that every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Yeah, Lamar at 56 feels awesome to me. I'm going to jam that this year. Anywhere in the late 50s, mid 50s to 60s, I'm taking Lamar every time. With or without Zay, I don't really care. I'd like to have Zay, but it's like not that important. Like JMO feels better to me than Zay. And he actually went before him. I just don't want to be taking Zay. I don't want to take Zay and not get Lamar. Like, I'd rather get Lamar without Zay than get Zay and not get Lamar. So, hard to know when you're going to get him, but... Alright, we're off autopilot, please. Thank you. Alright, what we got here? Lamar Zay at the 3-4 turn. Probably worth doing at least once, but I'm not going to worry about those combos right now. Take Josh Allen, though. On the clock over here. Alec Pierce, Harvey, Dak, Marvin. Oh, this is disgusting. I'll do Wilson Olave. Yeah, I've done quite a bit of this Lamar Hurts combo. I just like that. I like this range of quarterback. I don't think you need to take 2 every time, and I mean it's quite probably not optimal, but like very helpful if you get to the late stages of things. Because like you have 2 elite quarterbacks all year, probably, and then especially in the playoffs. So that's fun. 2 guys that could both put up 35 points in a week. Both have rushing upside. Like these are good picks, fun picks to have. So I don't really know, but I like this range of quarterback. Like I like to leave with at least 1. I don't mind taking 2 of like Hurts or from Lamar all the way to May, and then another similar type range from like Purdy, from like Mahomes to like Murray, or probably Love. Like that's another fun range. And then I'll always take some T-Law, Herbert, Dak, maybe some Dart, depending on what I have, but those are fun. It's like Hurts a better pick. Is Dak a better pick with than Hurts with Lamb? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think Dak has anywhere near the upside in a 1-week sample. Whereas like you can get a 35 from Lamb and also get a 35 from Hurts, where you're probably just getting like a 28-point game from if Lamb gets 35, you're probably getting like 28 from Dak. So in this contest, I guess that makes sense. But I think these kind of stuff can really help you in the gauntlet of like 15, 16, 17 of getting through those weeks. Hard to advance these type of teams, but very helpful. Like when you have a couple of elite tight ends or a couple of elite quarterbacks, those really help you in those weeks where you need the 30 pointers and stuff like that. And Harvey at 80. Okay, yeah, I was gonna take him, I think. Fannin. Warren, Rico, Fannin. Let's go Fannin. Don't have a Fannin team yet. Let's get Fannin. And we'll see if we can hopefully get one of Rico, Warren on the other side. And then I want Andrews on this team. Make sure we keep an eye on this as well. It's been fun. It's fun. It's good to be grinded again. Feels good to draft again like this. See what we got here. I'm the only slappy that took 2 quarterbacks already. Where'd price go on this one? 69, man. If I was smarter, I would have been looking for Jadarian Price at 65. That's a good price. 69 for Price is a sick price. That's the lowest I've seen so far. Damn. If I was smarter, I would have took Price there. That's like one of the games right now within the games. Like, how low can you get Jadarian Price in on your teams right now? Oh, we're on the clock first over here. Let's see. Let's get Watson. And we're on the clock back here again. Let's get Rico. Back over here again. Let's get who? Get Daniels this time. Both end at the same time there. It's always fun to have to go both. Gotta get out here. Good stream. Hope you go live more. I will definitely be doing that. Like I said, I had to take a little bit of a break for the off season. Feel refreshed. Feel ready to go. I'm excited to get back after it. Like I said, here in a few months or in a month or so, I'll be kind of getting really into swing of things. But I'm maxing this thing, and I'm doing a lot. Not all of them. I'm gonna do quite a few like cardio ones too. But like, I'm gonna do a good chunk of these and a lot of eliminators on stream, and then obviously I'll bring guests on and stuff like that for some other contests. Maybe some big, maybe we'll do a big dog. Never done one of those yet, so yeah, we'll do some fun stuff. Definitely have a lot of content planned, and yeah, you'll see a lot of me. I'm maxing BBN this year, so I'll be around a lot and plan to stream a good amount of those. So maybe half of them, maybe a little less than half. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm definitely maxing it. That's the plan. So I need to be on, I need to be keeping an eye on my pace. I don't want to fall behind. So later, Chris. Appreciate it, man. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck to you in the best ball stuff whenever you start drafting, if you haven't already. And yeah, catch you later, brother. Thanks for hanging out. As always, my friend. Always appreciate your time here. All right. 4 picks away over here. Let's keep grinding it, everybody. Let's keep grinding. Now he's playing with his toy. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't bite himself anymore. This would be a good Concepcion team. I think anywhere past 100, I'm happy to take him. So we'll get Casey Concepcion. A little double Cleveland here. Okay. Okay. Andrew's probably being a couple picks. I don't know if I'll be able to get an Eagle stack. I could jam Goddard in, but I guess like, why wouldn't you like Goddard? I mean, unless you're concerned about Stowers. I am not as of this year, but I guess they both could have some roles. They have their 2 wide receiver set and they have their 2 tight end set. Maybe they do more 12. And Stowers gets some work. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'd rather just take Kittle here and go Fannin, Kittle, Andrews. I just like the fact that you can get Kittle here is just kind of makes things really interesting because you can make some mega teams with 3 mid-range tight ends like this, Fannin, Kittle, Andrews, and have, I think, awesome tight end scores. Just having Kittle down here is really, really makes things interesting. So I think I'm going to go for that. How are we looking over here? Pollard's definitely going heavy, going up the draft board quite a bit. We're not playing around with that price. All right, back on the clock here. Taking Kittle if we can. If not, we'll probably take like JCM or something. Or Mason. Kittle it is. I mean, if Kittle plays week 1, like 118 price is probably like the best tight end value on the board. And obviously, like he might be not as good as he was last year. Like these things can happen, but like Kittle, when the money weeks comes around, you're gonna want George Kittle on your teams. Let's see if we can get him on the other side. Let's get C God. Cook, Achane, Daniels, Wilson, Olave, Watson, Godwin, Kraft. I think that's fine. Stroud goes. Let's get Aaron Jones and then hopefully get Mark Andrews coming back. And then we're just jamming receiver and running back the rest of the way. I just like being able to click, like, you don't have to go this heavy at quarterback to get your to stop at 2, but like getting this is nice to have that extra like spot for receiver, running back, or a third tight end. I think I don't know. I think that Mason is not even like. I think Aaron Jones is probably just a better pick than Mason. When he was healthy, he was the guy, and like he just gets hurt a lot. I mean, he's older, but like from the purposes of what you want him to do at 120, like I'd rather have Aaron Jones. Just give me some juice. Give me some, like, surprisingly has more juice and has some good weeks in him. Like, I like taking that. And if he stays healthy all year, could legit just be the running back 1 or the 1A on a potentially pretty fun offense. Wow, Fannin getting nuked right now. Someone's going to take him, but, like, what is happening to Fannin? I'm not going to get him, so I'm pretty pissed, but, like, why is Fannin dropping to 109 right now? The disrespect is crazy. Wow. What is going on? Why did that happen? That is... I wanted Fannin at 105. What the hell? At least give me Jordan Love. Don't make me think about this pick. Thank you. Oh, I have 2 picks. I gotta probably think about this a little bit. We're gonna triple down here. Golden and Love. And we'll get some Washington guys. We can get like a Rashad White, Keyshawn Allen, Antonio Williams. Yeah, some fun stuff late here. So one of the turns coming together very cleanly so far. Maybe that's just what I needed. Just needed the clean setup of having the turn pick. Braylon Allen, Singleton, Allen, Ray Davis, Kalen Black. Thought I clicked Singleton. Where's he at? Sampson, Singleton. So done at tight end, done at quarterback. We're just gonna get receivers and I have Wicks. I forgot they got Wicks too. Yeah, I'll get Wicks. I mean, I'll take Wicks on the team. That seems fun. Even though the wide receiver 3 has been pretty much useless, I mean that Lemon's not gonna immediately be the guy. So it's interesting. I think Malachi is nice. Malachi is really nice. He could kind of fill like a Wan'Dale Robinson type role for that team. You know, Dart's not really a check down kind of guy, but I think he could really be useful there in that role. Another Travis Hunter share. What else are we doing here? Travis Kelce. This is where you look at running back and you're just like fully disgusted. I mean, Tracy's probably a fine pick too. New staff. We're going Andrews. Sampson, Singleton. I still think Sampson's a good pick, even though I had 2 Browns on my team. That's pretty gross, but let's get Sampson. So that's when it gets dicey. When I have to make 2 picks and I have to make a 3rd one, it gets kind of annoying, but another good 3 tight end build here seems like. We're gonna get some Washington pieces late, and then yeah, we'll figure out running back as we go. Keelan Black, Singleton. I'm trying to click the button, please. Click the star. Thank you. Sampson, Ryan Robinson. You're clicking a lot of the same names. Claiborne. Yeah, maybe this is a Claiborne team. We'll see. All right, so this really, the hard part is like deciding like how many running backs I want to take. Without the 20 picks, it gets a little tricky. Like how many running backs am I taking on a team like this? I don't know. I do not know. It's like I have Hampton, Rico, Aaron Jones, Sampson. I think like this is like in my book, it's like probably a 6 running back team, and then we get 7 receivers. That's probably where I would be. It's not 100% sure. I probably need to sprinkle Mason in, but I think I'm just gonna take like it might be like Minnesota running back in every room. Maybe Min running back every draft. That just feels like a pretty clear number 1, maybe Tennessee 2. Yeah, I don't know. That just feels pretty. Those spots feel pretty nice. Minnesota probably a better offense, you'd think, than Tennessee, but they both could be solid this year compared to last year. I do like getting some Ray Davis in my life. Let's get Stribling. I think you're just gonna want to grab this guy, like 2nd round pick for the Niners. It doesn't always work out, but like Pearsall worked out in a similar way. Showed up late, popped off. Evans is not a shoe-in to be healthy all year. We know that for sure. Travis Hunter again. I'm taking a lot. You're going to notice me taking a lot of Travis Hunter, guys. That is going to be a reoccurring theme. Maybe I'll take the 2 cheaper Tennessee guys. That'll be an interesting way to play it. Maybe. Hard to say. Let's go Hunter and Spears. I took a lot of Spears. I'm glad I didn't get nuked on that because I mean Algier got nuked, but similarly it could have got nuked by Spears too if they got love. Clearly was taking the wrong 2 guys there. So Fannin, Kittle, Andrews. Kittle, like we'll talk about this in a second. I'm got a lot on my mind here. Get Singleton first. All right, we'll see. But 2 picks left on this one. It's going to be a running back and a receiver. Could go Ray Davis, Black, or Allen, and then one of these guys probably. Is there a guy I'm missing? Guess you could throw Bernard in there. Not interested in Brazel currently. Surratt, get Christopher's guy. Surratt, I mean. There's not a lot. I think Bell is going to be my Miami guy. Once I get more, I think I'll probably just be taking Bell. If I get more information on Miami stuff, which we will get more information, Then I might start taking more Caleb Douglas or Kevin Coleman, but I'm going to start with Bell and plan to continue taking Bell if we get good news on him. I think he's just the best, probably the best of those three. On the contrary, if we get bad news on Bell, I'll stop taking him. But right now, I think he's probably the guy I would take. I don't think that's like a super informed opinion, but based off what I know, I think he's probably the most talented of the three Miami rookies at receiver. So I'm going to take him. Same thing I think about Moss. I'm not going to be drafting Moss anytime soon, but I will absolutely take him a good amount later on if things are going his direction. Let's get another lobby going. Time is I gotta be done around 3:30, so trying to get these entries in. I want to get to 10. I don't know if I'll be able to. I have 4 more left, but we'll see. I'm not gonna force it, but we'll see if we can get to 8. Maybe 10. Maybe we'll get to 10. Claiborne at 161. Did I just do that? Okay, no. I was like, did I pick that? Did not. All right, we're good. I guess it's fine. 160 is fine there. I don't know if I would do that. Doesn't really matter. All right. Couldn't get Wicks this time. Let's get Malachi Fields, and then we'll see. We'll do one of these 3 running backs. Just don't know which one. Lamb, McMillan, Williams, Casey Concepcion, Travis Hunter, Stribling, Malachi Fields. It's so weird to see these different names now. Waiting for 6 on my best ball one. Just writing some notes down. I'm on the clock over here. Let's go. Just make it simple. Let's do Katron and Antonio Williams. Yeah. And then we'll get another running back. This is definitely oh no, Claiborne got sniped early, right? Yeah. So Claiborne probably not an option. We get Black. And then probably just go Bell again. Yeah, I'm fine making Bell my bet. It's always not always, but just go Claiborne on this one. This one's Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts. Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Amari Hansen, Rico Dowdle, Aaron Jones, Sampson, Singleton, Claiborne, Lamb, McMillan, Williams, Casey Concepcion, Travis Hunter, Stribling, Malachi Fields, Fannin, Kittle, and Andrews. I like this one. It just always seems like the players and the rookies that end up being the most underpriced oftentimes are the ones that were hurt going into the combine, hurt going into the draft. Examples of that would be Singleton, Bell, because like the people that aren't hurt, they get draft capital and they get underdog ADP being high. So we get, the double whammy of like, okay, Casey Concepcion had good draft capital, but hey, we're paying for it. We're paying for, their receiver at pick 100. If Casey Concepcion was hurt, maybe he's a 4th round pick or a 3rd round pick in the NFL draft, and like he's drafted at 180, but we still get the same player, just hurt version of him at 180. Maybe that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. I don't think it does, considering this is a full season tournament. It just makes sense to me to not really be too worried about it. Even though rookies hurt doesn't help, but a lot of these guys really do Just all these, you see all these injuries just time and time again. These guys get through the injuries and they're fine. You get discounts so like countless times. You get discounts on players, vets and non-vets that are just like they get hurt, they come back early in the year, they start slow, and then they smash or they smash their ADP. You know, a guy like Kittle absolutely can do that. A guy like some of these rookies, I think some of these rookies can absolutely do that. Not all of them, some of them definitely will. So, all right, we got another chase team, which I am not going to complain about. Once this is over, we'll start another one, and we'll just keep it rolling, see what we can get to. So, Kalen Black and Chris Bell, Cook, Achane, Spears, Allen. So go 5 deep with this. I think that's fine. Definitely gonna have strong receivers. Is there another quarterback we can get? Not really. Rodgers, I guess. I think we just ride 5. I just hope that one of Spears. I mean, I think it's safe to say Spears will probably have a role. Maybe one of Allen and Black will have a role. I like this. This is fine. We have room for Bell to take time if he needs it. And if we can't get Bell, maybe we'll get the other Bell. I think we'll just take Fields if we can't get Chris Bell. Fields becoming one of my go-to guys, I think, is going to be one of my go-to guys because I didn't think he was going to get that capital. And I just feel like he just easily shoots to number 2 on the depth chart. Mooney was basically nothing last year. Slayton's been nothing for a few years. I think, well, maybe not easily, but I think he can get to number 2 on that depth chart pretty quickly. Dude's got some talent. All right. All right, don't take my guys, please. Okay, good. Dylan Black, Chris Bell. Yep. Another squad. We got Daniels, Jordan Love, James Cook, Achane, Tyjae Spears, Katron Allen, Kalen Black, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Christian Watson, Chris Godwin. Got a lot of Chris and Christians and crazy. Matthew Golden, Travis Hunter, and Tony Williams. We have Chris Bell, Tucker Kraft, Travis Kelce, Mark the Shark Andrews. All right. Let's get another one going. We are not playing around. We are getting these drafts off the runway. Neighbors, come on. One time we get the Fowler, man. God, dang it. All right, we're not doing Bowers this time. Let's do all right, here's our whatever our next pick's gonna be, one of these guys. Hopefully I can get Devonta as my goal here. We got the 112 again. Okay. Can I get a 105 so I can get JSN, or 101, 102? Get one of those before we're done here today. So he's got to reach for love. Good boy. Nico, okay. Watch Bowers falls to round 3, of course. Oh, God. Whatever. I'm not making the same team I just made, so I will do that, but that's literally something I talked about not doing, so I'm not going to do that, especially when I could have took Bowers the first time around and then took Devonta Smith. This guy's making me mad, though. This guy's getting some sick value. Puka, Neighbors, Bowers. Why is the lobby letting this guy get this? Like, any of these guys could took Bowers, that wouldn't have happened. Come on, guys. Come on. Whatever. Not gonna worry about it. But I'm jealous. I would love to have this start right now, just because it's cool to have that start. Third round Bowers. Always gonna take that when I can get that. All right, 112. Here we go. Let's get our Walker team. Let's pay attention. I have 2 drafts going on. Let's make sure we're locked in. Might have to get some more water soon. I'll get it after this pick. Should have enough time. As soon as I make these picks, I should be able to go get water. How about Genty Walker? That's what I think I would like. I mean, obviously JJ if he's there, but Genty Walker would be my, I think, preferred 2 here. All right, cool. All right, be right back. Just made it in time. Okay, we're good. I had to get water. Had to get some water. All right. What are we thinking here? 0 RB team? Even though I said it's not going to work, I don't think it's going to work that well this year. We're going to try it. It is tempting. Could easily get one of Drake May and Hurts to drop here. Maybe both if we're really lucky. On the clock over here. Looks like we got a fall. There's a lot of followers happening in this room. Mac and We'll just be boring on these teams and take ADP guys. Genty, Walker, T-Mac, Higgins. I guess we could try it. I mean, we could try a 0 RB team. We're already halfway there, so we're almost at the point. So I think I would take Marvin, Tyson. It's probably the only two I want right now at receiver to be my last one. Otherwise, I probably would just make my last guy like a different guy, because I usually do 6 on a 0 or like a clear or a 0 RB build. I like doing six players. Usually the range I like. Plenty of tight ends I can get to stop at 2. Like I could stop Kelsey Andrews and stop, like totally fine. Kittle honestly makes it very possible to do it that way. Pairing with Andrews or Kittle, or Andrews or Kelsey, I think it might be totally fine. So I think I might kind of take advantage of that. Make an interesting team here. If we can't get Marvin or Tyson, I'll take one of the quarterbacks. Price at 64. That's probably the cheat code. Is if I get Price at 70 there, like that's the cheat code, I think. Need to make sure I don't forget about him. I'd like to get a Price team in the 60s. That would be nice today. There's Caleb. Marvin's gone. Warren's gone. I just don't think I'm getting Drake May back. I mean, I'd love to. Just don't think this is gonna happen. Hurts goes anyways, so I'm gonna get Drake May this time. That's fine. As long as I also get sniped on Drake May, then I'm not really concerned about it right now. Alright, we're good. If we get Drake May, this also gives us the luxury to go 2, especially if we get a guy like Purdy with him. I would even probably stop at 2 with Ward. Burrow's already gone, so I don't think I could have gotten him if I wanted to. He went at 62 to a Higgins drafter. Okay. Tyson goes, so that does change my strategy a little bit, I think. I don't want to take the 6th and just have it be someone I don't feel great about, which would be a lot of these guys here. I weirdly felt better about Michael Wilson, but now I don't. Now that they took Jeremiah Love, I just don't really understand what they're doing with their team, and I don't know. I don't trust it. So, I think I'm happy with Ramondre here. If I'm able to get him, I think that's a good way to start the running back room. And we'll figure out what we want to do at receiver. It's very clearly a 0 RB build here, so price went 59, classic. Alright, let's get that. Let's get Ramondre here. Go back here. Let's get Tate again. Yeah, whatever. We'll get a lot of Tate. We'll get some Tate action in here. We want Burrow's just fine. We could take Rome out of Falling Rome. I'll take Burrow. Alright, cool. Fun start so far. I'm fine with this. So we got a 0 RB team. We got Chase, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Evans, Tate. Totally, this could be any player. I think Travis Hunter's I've been doing this quite a bit lately. Well, in the big board I did it a good amount where you take 5 early and then you just cap it off with an upside guy. Like a rookie, Tank Dell. Hunter makes the most sense as a guy that's just he's here if I need him. Or I don't need him, but he's here. that's kind of the idea of like after you take 5 early ones, you take the Hunter swing. Kind of fun to do that and then stop there. Obviously, if Hunter pays off, you have a sick receiver room. If Hunter doesn't, you just have probably still fine receiver as long as they stay healthy. Kind of a fun way to play it, in my opinion. And you just don't want to overdo it. You don't want to take 5 early and then take 8 receivers. Like that's just like a bad use of capital. Yeah, Pollard, another way to get a 0 RB team going. So let's see. Pollard, Price, 0 RB team building. Zero Pollard teams in big board. That's what I expected. A little disappointing, but I guess Fanon's falling because they've drafted a bunch of weapons. I don't know. I'm okay with that, I guess. I'll take the cheaper Fanon. I'll take it for sure. This is a Quorum pick because he's like the most important person in this build right now. I cannot miss out on him. And then we'll see what's left. Hopefully one of Purdy or Fanon is left, and then this team will really come together in a big way. So let's get Quorum first. Okay, get Quorum. Beautiful. Yeah, this is how I save the team. So to get Ramondre and Quorum, 2 guys I think are just fine for early or late running backs. And then we hopefully get Purdy or Fanon, and then we're really cooking with gas. This team could really come together in a fun way. So there goes Fanon. We just cannot miss out on. This guy could easily double tap the shit. He's not. I don't think. Don't do it, dude. Don't you do it. Almost on the clock over here again. God, I hate when it lines up like this. It's stressful. Let's pick as picks quick if I get who I want. If I don't, then I'm really scrambling here a little bit. On the clock here. Tucker Kraft again. Let's get Mahomes. Beautiful. We got Purdy on this one. Fantastic. Okay. All right. So we got Mahomes. Let's get Godwin again in this range. Sure. We get Godwin again. And then we should be able to get Worthy or Kelsey coming back the other way. So this team will come together pretty easily. Can stop Burrow, Mahomes, totally fine to stop with. Pretty much no other Bengals that are worth grabbing unless you want to take Taj. Maybe a tight end. I mean, I think they might get one. Maybe they'll get Njoku or something. I don't know. I don't know if they're rocking what they have here. They might get I think Njoku would be sick for them. I don't know if they would do that, but I don't know. Think about it. It's probably still a good value there. Definitely should be getting drafted. Could go to Miami and a few different spots and still be pretty useful. If Fanon's going to be pick 100 because of the other Browns, the receivers they got, I'm going to have a lot of Fanon again. So people didn't see what he just did last year. I don't know. That was pretty impressive, I thought. So, all right, let's see what we got. Let's see if we could get. Did Andrews go already? No, he's not. Pitts is still on the board too. Huh. Okay, so we're done at quarterback. We have Drake May likely stacked with 2 people. We have Mike Evans stacked with 1. Hopefully we can get another piece here. All right, let's see what we can get. Got a lot of options here. So far, this is probably my favorite team I've built so far. Obviously, I'm only like 6 teams in, but this is probably my favorite team I've built so far. Obviously, I love making 0 RB teams, but I feel like I've put it together pretty well at this point. Got Drake, May, and Purdy. 2 guys I'm fully comfortable with doing a two quarterback build. With 5 receivers early, 5 guys I'm feel good about. Got 2 running backs that I feel like have roles, even at their ADPs, have good roles in their team. Yeah, just fantastic start right now, I feel like. So let's keep it rolling. See what else we could do. Where'd Aaron Jones go? Did he go? Yeah. See, this guy took Aaron Jones early. We get Kittle now. Yeah, this team is spicy. Very spicy. So now the question is, I'd probably take a running back here between like Chris Rodriguez and Rashad White and Jordan Mason, just to get another guy that should have a role. I'll probably go Chris Rodriguez, I'm guessing. And then I should be taking some Mason too, especially if I'm that confident in the Minnesota backfield. But yeah. Jags, running backs, targets. All right, so there's that. Got a little bit more information for myself here. God, that went fast. I'm already up again. I feel like that was like light speed. What in the world happened? Okay, so we take Chris Rodriguez here, and then we hopefully can get. We're not getting either. We can get Andrews maybe if we're lucky. We get Worthy here, and then Kittle, Laporta. We'll go Laporta. Sure, why not? And then hopefully we get Kelsey coming back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we probably fudged up. Well, no, I don't really care. I don't really care who I get. I just don't want to not get Andrews. Like, as long as I can get Andrews, Kelsey, or Goddard, I think I'm happy. I just don't feel. I feel a little shaky if I'm going to get what I want, but yeah, we'll see. So I'm totally cool with Kittle Andrews here. goes Kelsey. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll be all right. Brooks is here. We got Tracy, Braylon Allen, Tyjae, Sampson. Let's get the stuff going here. Usual suspects in here. Drum Ford's on the Commanders. I did not realize that. News to me. Yeah, I mean, I'll be adjusting, but like, there's some of these receivers, some of these running backs are just off my board, but I'm happy to sprinkle them in if things go their way, and whatever happens. Like, if good news goes their way for whatever reason, injuries, all that stuff can happen. I'm definitely open to getting into those tech players. So we just get these last two guys, and this team pretty much just like built itself at that point. Kittle, Andrews, and then we get hopefully our guy here, and then we just scoop up receivers and running backs the rest. Well, scoop up running backs the rest of the way. Only running backs after this. Is there anything that I would be mad if I didn't get? I mean, Tyjae's good, but don't really care if I don't get him. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my guy here. All right, we get Kelsey here. Oh my God, JGFC has been cucking me every time, bro. Oh, what the hell, man? Gotta be kidding me. What is going on here? Oh my goodness, I'm tilted. Okay. Fuck, man. Whatever. Take Travis Hunter. It's just like nothing. There's nothing there that I need to take. I could have took another tight end. I don't want to take another tight end there. I'm just gonna take Hunter. Don't really care. That is unbelievably tilting that I just lost Kelsey there on that team. Oh well. Okay, so we're done with receiver. That's fine. We'll be all right. All right, let's get these other teams going now. I'm triple table on these last three. And I mean, this could be stupid, but I don't care. I'm trying to get 10 in today. 10 is the number I want, and I'm going to get 10 today on this stream. I mean, if you're going to do 10 in a day, make it be the opening day or the closing day. So, why not? Why not, man? This one's basically done. I'm just drafting running backs the rest of the way. See, it's like, we'll talk about that team in a second, but this team. Probably have 7 receivers on this one. Fields. Tony Williams again. Figure it out. Okay, running backs. Let's get very clean. Let's just get Tyjae, Singleton, and we'll see what else we can get after that. I like when I make a 0 RB team and getting like a double two bites of the apple at like a backfield. I like doing that quite a bit. So that's kind of I'm doing here. I also Braylon Allen is just a fine pick, right? I don't know. I don't really understand. I don't think he should fall that much, but maybe he should. Well, if I don't take Singleton now, I'm probably not getting him, so I probably need to take him now. Yeah, so that's fine. So there's only a few things that I probably would have liked in this team. See, I could have gotten Hurts, but I wouldn't have gotten Ramondre, which I think probably, arguably, Ramondre is more important than Hurts on this team. So I don't know. On the clock over here. Let's get a Williams team, and let's get. I like Samson a lot. Let's go Samson, because I feel like Allen is just dropping, so I don't really know. Like, they didn't draft anyone. They just drafted weapons. Like, them having weapons doesn't necessarily mean Allen is, like, that much worse of a pick. But I guess they drafted, you know, two Jets get into the picture. Makes you want to take them less, I guess, but I don't know. Take the more expensive guys less. Or I guess any option less. But I don't know. I don't really know if I agree with that. Got the 101. That's fun. Glad I remembered that I'm drafting Bijan Robinson, baby. Take that. All right, let's get another one going here. We don't offer contests in your location. That's weird. Because you definitely do. Oh my god. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, we're firing today. We're firing, but we're almost done with some of these, so we'll get them out of our way. And we'll just have a triple table to end it, and I can handle a triple table. I need to be locked in, so I'm not gonna be we're not gonna be commentating as much. But that's okay. This is 3 hours buried 3 hours into a stream. If you're watching this part, you're a true fan. So you get the raw content here, where I'm just kind of grinding. I was commentating a ton earlier, so you guys got a lot of my thoughts if you're watching this later. Yeah, I think I like going. Let's go Katron, Black, and then we'll take one of whoever we can get at the end. I don't want to miss out on Kalen Black on this team. Even though Ray Davis might be a slightly better pick, I don't want to miss out on him on this team, so. This one is getting pretty close to done. Done at receiver, done at, one more tight end probably. We'll go in Njoku. We'll snag in, I mean, is there anything else that jumps out off the page? I mean, not really. Helm is fine, I guess. Auden is fine. Yeah. Kalen Black on this one. We'll get Singleton and Njoku. We get probably one more running back, one more receiver next on that one. I think that makes sense. What receiver are we going to get on this one? Get Chris Bell or Fields. We're at the 112 again. So we're at the 101 and the 112. And then our last one, we'll see what we get after this. Okay, on the clock here on our Bijan team. I like this combo because I feel like it's not like it's a combo that you're not getting later, and I'm not sure if it's because one of them goes up, one of them goes down, but I'm pretty confident that one of them is going up, maybe both of them. And you might be in the situation where you're like AJ Brown picked 17, Devonta Smith picked 20, and like this is impossible. And they're on different teams, and they both can have spike weeks and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's where I'm at on that, on these two guys. And they're both obviously great players. I love both of them. So, wish AJ Brown would have less drama and just be like Devonta Smith more sometimes. But, you know, that's not how it works. They're both awesome players, clearly. So, they can do whatever they want. I mean, is this Eli Heidenreich a good pick? Or is that a fish pick? Seth McGowan. I don't really want to take a Jam Miller. Doesn't make any sense to me. I should be taking Randall. I forgot about Randall. Do I have him written down? I need to be taking Randall. Randall. Yeah, I'm not taking any Randall yet, and I've been like not even including him in my list. Randall's a good pick too, because they got rid of Keaton Mitchell. They're just riding Justice Hill and Henry. I mean, like anything happens to Henry, things could go haywire. I mean, that team could really fall apart, first of all, but also like maybe it's Adam Randall time. So we'll see. As soon as this one ends, we'll start our next one and we'll be done. We'll be done after these are done, I guess, but yeah. I will take Claiborne on this one though, just for well, let's do Randall. Randall obviously has a better player in front of him. He has Derrick Henry, but also like very fragile. Derrick, like, no, I guess not that fragile, but like fragile just because he's older running back that, you know, tails always time. Sometimes they can get hurt, sometimes they don't. With Henry, he's been pretty much just an absolute unicorn, so he might not get hurt at all, but I like taking him there. I like Claiborne too, because the runway's a little bit more clean, but there's also two guys that are clearly in front of him, where Justice Hill, obviously, you can always think he's the running back too, but it's not necessarily always going to be the case. Okay, so we're going to take... Let's go Chris Bell. Ray Davis, Chris Bell. Let's go Claiborne and Chris Bell. Sure. I like this one. On the clock over here. Let's go Hampton and Cook. Let's go Cook and Hampton. Cook, James Cook. And we'll take Amari and Hampton. This team, Mahomes, Burrow, Genty, Walker, Sampson, Singleton, Claiborne, T-Mac, T. Higgins, Chris Godwin, Carnell Tate, Xavier Worthy, Travis Hunter, Antonio Williams, Chris Bell, Laporta, Likely, and Njoku. Not bad. I'm not really happy with that team, to be honest with you, but it's fine. Oh, I'm on the clock on it. Okay, I gotta lock in here. That makes it very easy. I'll just take Evans Waddle there. And then I wanted to show you this other team here. Let's get in the lobby. Let's get in our last lobby here. So there's our last one for the day. That'll be our 10 drafts quota met. So I'll talk about this team real quick. This team I just did. Where is it at? Got plenty of time on the next picks. Plenty of time. Put a new song on for everybody. Yeah, this is probably my favorite draft I've done so far. This one is super fun. 0 RB classic. But we have Drake May. Try to let me scroll a little bit. Drake May, Brock Purdy, Ramondre, Corum, Chris Rodriguez, Tyjae Spears, Singleton, Katron, Kalen, Adam Randall, Chase, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Mike Evans, Cardinal Tate, Travis Hunter, Kittle, Andrews. That is just a fun team. There's really no other way to go about it. Got them stacked in several ways. Assuming AJ Brown goes to the Patriots, got a stack there. Obviously, I have Ramondre still, and then I have the San Fran double with Evans and Black, and Kittle. Actually, triple if you include Kittle too, which you should. Black is the one's more questionable in terms of completing that one, but got 2 Ravens, got a double Tennessee running backs, got a Jags. I got a lot of correlation with this team, like unintended correlation. Yeah, this team's sick. I'm very much a fan of this one. 3 Tennessee guys actually with the include Tate. Yeah, this team's sick. Definitely my favorite team. I think it still came together, and it's like the hard part is like, are you able to get the windows where you can get quarterbacks that allow you to go 2? I think Purdy and May totally fine. Ramondre, Corum really put this team together just to keep the glue on it. I think they're going to help me a lot in terms of keeping the team alive early. And then obviously just great receivers with a super big dart throw. And then as long as Kittle is okay, ideally early, this is like a totally fine tight end room. So yeah, I like this one. I'm vibing with it. Sick team. One away here. Oh, let's get a JJ, or let's get a Monra team, huh? We got everyone else, so let's get a Monra this time. Oh, we get Lamb again, maybe. I'll take Lamb again. I didn't think I was going to have that choice, but I'll take him again. Marvin goes on the clock here. Take Drake May again. Very easy there. Let's take... let's get Tyler Warren and Drake May. Let's do that. I haven't done a team like this yet. Let's do that. And then we're on the clock over here with the Cook-Hampton team. And we're on the turn now. Let's get Igbuka. And I still think Olave is a nice pick, a nice value still. Or still, like, I think he's probably too low. Let's get Olave. Lamb, who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get? We're in the same situation again. Lamb Neighbors. Maybe another zero RB team can come in here. Start with Lamb Neighbors. We'll see. Like, even this is my only team I've had the Gibbs Bijan start, one of the two, and this team just already feels like sick. Like, this team is like built kind of itself. It feels so good. Like, we got Bijan there, and then you have 4 solid receivers, good tight end, and good quarterback. Or good tight end, good quarterback. Feels pretty nice. We are off and running for these last 3 drafts. I haven't noticed anything too crazy happening. Let's try to get price on one of these teams. Let's try to get price on one of these teams. I mean, I can't really decide, but if I can get price in the 60s, I will take him on whatever team is. Like this one, I'll take him. I'll take him here. If I'm able to, I'll take him right here. Just to make sure I'm not missing him on any of these teams. Where did he go? $64. So I wouldn't have got him unless I took my 50. I wasn't taking him at 48. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so I got 2 chances to take Price now. One of my first 10 drafts. I think I've snagged some good values on the late guys. I think I've snagged some guys that are going up. I think the main thing is the AJ Brown, Devonta Smith stuff. I think that could turn out aging like wine. If that trade ends up going through and stuff like that. So. Brees. I like a Brees team. That'd be fun. Nice. Brees Lamb Neighbors to start. See if we can't get one of Olave, Zay, one of these guys coming back the other side. All right, we got a Price team. Are we taking? Do we have anything to take that stack here? I mean, I don't really like that I just have Tate always here, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, why not? Whatever. He's got like the clearest runway to just a ton of targets. He should be just fine. Just if Ward can get the job done is the question on that in that regard. T-Mac at 40, I'm good with that too. Can I get a value this time? All right, we got some. Well, it might not actually be value, but I'll take the perceived value. All right, we're back on the clock. This is a Knicks team. I was waiting to see if I'd get Bo Nix or not. Did get him. Let me just throw Dobbins in. We can do a couple things here. Jaden Reed. Definitely taking Bo Nix. We could go a few different directions here. Let's get Jaden Reed. Got re-signed. I think he's still a super good player. Clearly, they value him. Yeah, let's get Jaden Reed. Yeah, going good so far. It's been fun. I like spreading out the drafts. It definitely gets tough when you do 10 in a row, but like, there's so many picks you want to make, so many players you want to get exposure to right now. It's really easy to knock out 10, but definitely a lot to think about in terms of like who I like, who I'm not liking. It definitely gets tricky. It's tricky for sure. Definitely liking the late rookie receivers, that's for sure. Late running backs feels like it dries up quick. So I like taking the earlier, seemingly locked in role guys on teams that didn't draft a running back, or the locked in role guys that didn't draft a high, were worried that they were going to get love, didn't get love. That is definitely something to take advantage of. Avoiding Algier, avoiding Charbonnet, stuff like that feels like the best kind of thing you can do right now. So I think I take Tuden here and then just see if we get Price on the other side of this at 64. I don't know. I don't want to take Tate again. I've taken enough Tate today. I'm not going to take Tate on this team. I still want Scatabo win, huh? 50. Yeah, see? That's what I'm hoping. Scatabo's going to rise quite a bit after today. Shooting goes. Damn it. Damn it. Is Dart still available? Well, I said I was going to take Lamar at 50 every time I can, so I'll take Lamar. On the clock over here, what can we do? Mahomes. Mahomes. I'm clicking Mahomes. Thank you. Shuck would be next pick probably, so let's go. Godwin. I have quite a bit of Godwin. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't really know what to do there. On the clock again. Someone I don't want to mess up. Let's go Kittle. And Chris Rodriguez. Rashad White. Yeah, C-Rod and Kittle was great. C-Rod. On the clock back here again. Jordan Tyson is who I was looking at. No. Price went, damn it. Sure, why not? Whatever. Damn it, Price went at 62. That's okay. I don't think I was getting Lamar at 62, so or 64, so it's kind of like tough breaks there, but that's okay. You know, it's just the question is like, where's Price's price gonna be? Like, is it gonna be 50? Is it gonna be 40? It's probably like, if it gets to 40, you're really happy with your 60 shares. If it goes to 50, you don't really care. Like, it didn't really matter. This guy, I don't know what that is crazy. Crazy. So I don't know. I had to make some crazy picks there, but I'm not like gonna be complaining about taking Tyson over these guys here, so it's fine. I feel like this Patriots Denver team's kind of nice so far. It just feels so easy, not easy, but the builds are really simple for me. With Bijan, well, it makes things a little less stressful. I don't know. Currently, how I feel, at least, that could definitely change pretty quickly. Nice. I'll take Ramondre. All right, we're on the clock over here. Running back, Brooks is perfectly fine. Brooks. Don't need a tight end yet. Baker Mayfield, and Worthy. Now let me get Kelsey this time, guys. 130. There's no reason to reach on Travis Kelsey. Just let me get him. Very easy. Let me get Travis Kelsey this time. Be greatly appreciated. I'll take Warren if he's available. Could go Dart too. Lamar Dart. Did that before last year. Didn't work out, but it was a fun build. Yeah, we're doing that. Dart. And then I probably don't need Shuck on this one then if I'm going to go Lamar Dart. I think the whole point of taking Lamar at 60 is so you can go 2 no matter who you take. Like, you could go Lamar, Shuck, stop at 2. You could take 3, like, as a luxury, but, like, you don't need to force it. Like, Shuck could be my 3rd guy. It's not necessary at all, though. So. All right. What we got here? Sampson, IJ, Spears, Allen, Sampson, Singleton again. Just all these picks are just wasted, and I should be taking like the Kamara and Jordan James of the world and stuff, but who knows? We draft on day 1 to draft rookies and just hopefully take values in the rookies, so that's what we're doing. Claiborne and Randall. Randall, I need to be taking a bit more of. She had like a Lamar team. This has to be like this Lamar team needs to be a Randall team for sure. It's like Henry is hurt or something and get even more benefit from the Randall pick there. Yeah, they're all late round picks. Like, the only earlier round pick is the Kalen Black one. That makes me like the old 4th round, 3rd round running backs are now 5th round running backs. I get that, but it's just, I don't know. It's weird. The position has evolved in a big way. Like, 2nd round picks are like the old 1st round picks. And there was not even a single one taken in the 2nd round this year. I guess you can include Price there, but technically wasn't. I still like Sampson. I think getting another tight end isn't a bad idea. Oh, we got Kelsey. Beautiful. Okay. Poof. All right, that makes my life a lot more smooth here. Let's go Kelsey and Kincaid. Easy. We got Shuck. Oh, quorum time. Yeah. Nice start. This is a good team. Josh Downs. I have like tight ends on this one, it seems like. Kittle went damn. I think you just do Shuck if we get him. I don't think we have to take Shuck here. Yeah, I think we go like... Okay, I was gonna say, like, I did that twice. If I just got screwed there, I would be sick. All right, we gotta figure out our tight ends on this team. Andrews for sure. Well, I mean, Andrews likely. That means might as well just run that back. It's probably fine. Andrews likely. If Shuck falls, I'll take him. Otherwise, we'll just ride 2. And then we want Malachi Fields. Randall. Yeah. I'm going to be falling back to a lot of Malachi Fields, I imagine, based off how things have been going this last couple drafts. All right, so we go, this team will go... Take our Jonah Coleman. It's already gone, so let's see. How do we want to play this one? And maybe one more running back bullet here. Keelan Black. And then go 2 receivers. I think Warren Kittle. If I'm playing Warren as what Warren is, I don't really think I need to worry about getting 2. So let's go like Antonio with Keelan Black, I think. Probably what I'm gonna do here. And just like basically like the way I do it a lot of times when I take a Bijan team is I just like, because if Bijan gets hurt, you're not getting that team through most of the time anyway. So it's like Bijan stays healthy, one of these guys do something. That's how I build the Bijan team. Like sometimes you could do Bijan stay healthy, Josh Jacobs stay healthy, and then you know whatever else happens the rest of the way. That also is another way to do it. But it's like Bijan stay healthy, one of these 5 players be competent or do anything for me, basically. That's what we're looking for. Okay, where are we at here? I like this team so far. Sampson again. No Travis Hunter this time. Extra dribbling on this one. Shuck fell. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll take Shuck. Now we're live for Bryce Lance. That's all I wanted. I wanted to take Shuck so I can take Lance. All right, so we'll get Andrews here, and then I mean I assume Likely's gone, but you know. But an extra tight end or extra quarterback is probably going to help me more than a tight end will in the grand scheme of things. So it's a little tough picking a receiver of this group because it just feels pretty mucked up to me. I don't really like any of it. Kelsey Kincaid, do we need one more there? Always throw like a Freiermuth on there or something like that. We'll think about it. We'll get Andrews first, though. Oh, like he's gone anyway, so we definitely get Andrews. And then we'll figure out the rest from there. Helm, Ferguson, Freiermuth, Joku. Helm. Last pick here. Malachi Fields or Chris Bell went as well, and all my guys are gone. Let's get Malachi this time, I guess. Anything else here that jumps out off the page? Assuming Stripling's gone. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything jumping out here. Bernard, I'm sure, is gone. Is Douglas gone? Nope. Branch. Nah, I'm gonna go Malachi Fields. 3rd round pick. Boston should be going every draft, but I also don't. One of them is gonna be a massive bust. Between KC, Fannin, Boston, and Judy. Maybe 2 of them. Hopefully not Casey Concepcion or Fannin. This team is Drake May, Bo Nix, Bijan Robinson, Chris Rodriguez, Jonathan Brooks, Dylan Sampson, Singleton, Kalen Black, Devonta Smith, AJ Brown combo. I'm going to have a lot of early on. Evans, Waddle, Jaden Reed, Travis Hunter. Another player I'm going to have a lot of. Antonio Williams, Malachi Fields. Get the draft capital there. 2 3rd-round receivers. Kittle Warren to take advantage of the Kittle discount to make really strong tight end teams. Going to be doing that a ton. All right. Last couple picks for, and we're out of here. Whew. So this running back room is really strong. I don't need much on this one. Don't need much on it. Let's see. On Randall. Freiermuth. Freiermuth had some good games last year. We'll run Freiermuth. And then we'll figure out our running backs. We'll just do like... We'll see. Yeah, I might do one more receiver probably. A Chris Bell type guy. Yeah. Malachi Fields, Jacoby Lane. One of those guys will be on my team. All right. This is the Lamar team. So let's go with... We are really early on still. We go Sadiq. I mean, we're going 3. We could throw Sadiq in there, I guess. Yeah, sure. And then let's get over. Let's get like go with a Samson share here. Singleton always good. So we're going 2 running backs. We gotta keep an eye on this. We're probably going 1 more receiver. We could go 2. Definitely need another tight end. Kind of put ourselves in a bind here. Probably just going 4 running backs then. Hall, Stevenson, Corum. Oh, that's pretty bad. No, we do, yeah, 2 running backs, 1 tight end, 2 receivers, 3, 5, 7, 3. Yeah, that's fine. We should be good with that. So we get these 2, Malachi Fields, Bryce Lance. Fun. 4 rookies is a little bit too much, but Casey's not. He's going to have a lot of work. We're going to get Randall and then 1 other running back and then 1 tight end between these other guys. I don't know what other running backs I can get. Maybe Katron's there. Ray Davis in that. Let's do, how about a Ray Davis team? Ray Davis, Randall, Malachi Fields. All right, what are we doing at tight end here? Doing Joku. So then we got 15, 16, 17, 18. There you go. This one's definitely a very reachy draft, but it's not that big of a deal. All right, we're back here now. Chris Bell went. Everyone seems to be on the Chris Bell hive with me. I suppose that's good news. In some capacity, we can get Rodgers, get a 3rd quarterback for fun here. You know, I don't think it's the worst idea. All we have is Freiermuth, though. Is Bernard available? We could do Bernard, Rodgers, backstack. Nope, can't do that anymore. Hmm. Doing a Randall team though. Randall's fine to stop with. We could go or black. What about black next by him? Let's do black instead. Yeah, and then one more receiver. Fields. Bell. Malachi Fields. Yeah. Cool. This team is Mahomes, Baker Mayfield, James Cook, Hampton, Price, Sampson, Kalen Black, Egbuka, Chris Olave, Tate, Godwin, Worthy, Stribling, Antonio Williams, Malachi Fields, Travis Kelce, Dalton Kincaid, and Pat Freiermuth. I like it. I like it. Who do I want to check on exposure for? Chris Bell. I want to have a lot of Chris Bell, so let's see where we're at now. He got sniped on a couple times here these last couple drafts. Let's see what we're at in terms of Chris Bell shares. One draft to go. We're in the 15th round. Good deal. Got 3 Bell teams. I'm at 3 out of 10. 30% Bell through 10. It's not bad. Don't really need to be. I don't really have 100% of them, so. A lot of Kalen Black, a lot of Travis Hunter. Okay. We'll name those teams shortly. All right, we're wrapping up here. Last 3 picks. It's been a fun stream. I'm enjoying it. I've enjoyed every second of it. It's been it's just been nice to get back in it, get back in the swing of things. Have a long little thing. I'll definitely try to keep the. I think having a longer stream is nice, especially for the rewatch. You kind of can people can throw it on when they're at work or whatever, or doing whatever. I like to throw it on. Like when I don't get to watch stuff live, I like to throw it on while I'm doing shit. So it's always nice to have the longer content. It seems like the longer form streams end up performing a little better on the YouTube side anyways. Let's. I mean, if we're gonna, we might as well just stack it up. A Giants double stack. Baltimore double stack. Saints double stack. A little bit of a weird one here, but still don't mind it. Brees, Stevenson, Corum, Davis, gonna have Randall as well. And then we'll have Lamb, Neighbors, McMillan, Tyson, Casey Concepcion, Malachi Fields. All right, trying to figure out something with one of my boys, TVP. You've seen him on the channel before. Trying to figure out some content, and then well, maybe not content, but just some drafts we're gonna do together, and we'll maybe do some content. We'll see what we do. Adam Randall, and then hopefully. What a day of drafts, baby. First day open, 10 drafts in, Best Ball Mania, off and rolling, 115 to the way to my goal. I'll take it, man. Good day, good day. This is a weird team. I don't even know if I want to discuss this one, but Lamar, Dart, Shuck, Brees Hall, Ramondre, Corum, Ray Davis, Adam Randall, CeeDee Lamb, Malik Neighbors, T-Mac, Jordan Tyson, Casey Concepcion, Malachi Fields, Bryce Lance, Andrew, Sadiq, and Njoku. I don't really have notes for this one. This one kind of feels... I feel like this team is just straight up garbage, but I think it's okay. You know, we'll see how stuff pans out. You know, if we learn that Malachi Fields is going to be 0, Lance is going to be 0, I might just, like, kiss this team goodbye. Because I don't know. I don't think I did this team very well. Probably don't need Shuck. I just got baited by the Shuck stuff. Should have grabbed another receiver there or another tight end. Probably a tight end there. And who knows what could have happened after that. Maybe got Kelsey instead and kind of made this team a little bit different. But I don't know. Still fine. Probably don't need to go 3 with Dart and Lamar. I like going 3, but that might have been a little overkill for my liking, especially on 18 rounds. But not bad. Not a bad team. Happy with the teams. I think the winner so far is definitely that oh my God, what's happening? The winner so far is this team. The May, Purdy, Ramondre, Corum, Chris Rodriguez, Tajay, Singleton, Katron. So a bunch of rookie bullets, but fine running backs up here that should have roles. Chase, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Evans, Tate, and then Hunter for my super long shot, Kittle, Andrews, and then May, Purdy. So I'm happy about that one. That one's fun, little 0 RB type build. So, hey guys, appreciate everyone hanging out. If you guys watch at any point, watching after the fact, whatever, regardless, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It was an absolute blast. I'm gonna get out of here, get some relaxation in today, and enjoy the rest of the week. Everybody have a good week, and we'll keep on going. Enjoy NBA, enjoy whatever you're watching. Enjoy the content. Yeah, best ball summer has officially begun. Hopefully we get that summer weather incoming as well. And yeah, looking forward to a very, very fun summer with you guys. Gonna keep on getting guests. Like I said, I've always been working on trying to grow my channel before I get a bunch of other people in the community on. That's still my plan. And I want to keep working on this stuff, getting it better and better, and keep improving every year. Last year was my best year yet. I don't know if I'll be able to build on that ROI-wise, because that was a pretty insane year, but I really hope I can, or get anywhere near that again. I'd be very happy about that. So we'll see. Hopefully this will be my best year of best ball yet. Hope you guys all enjoyed the content. Had a good time today. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.